Start the stream, brother. Charter it. All right, let's see. Easy. All right. Yo, 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 yo. What is going on? Bam. Hope everybody's doing great today. Let's see. Let me share the link quick. Well, you know, maybe it won't. Yo, what's up, Roland? What up, Kevin? What up, fam? Hope you guys are doing well today. All right, let me get this really quick. If it ever lets me get the link, maybe we're not even live. Maybe we're not even live yet. Yo, what's up, Sahil? What up, fam? What's going on, man? It's a barbershop. Hello, 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 my dude. What up, man? Hope everybody's doing great today. What's up, Jay? What is going on, my dudes and dudettes? You know what? You know? Well, there we go. Now it says we're live finally on my page. So YouTube's a little slow. Be a little slow right now. Let me people are tagging me like crazy on Twitter. On all the things, man. Yo, what's up, Paul? From Houston? What is going on, man? I hope Houston's doing well today, man. It's nice and warm here in Nashville. Nice and warm here the last couple of days. It's been great. What up, what up? What's up, Ron? Save us. Our stocks are drowning, lol. Nah, dude. Stock market's great right now. I don't know what you mean, dude. Look at all this. I mean, there's a lot more green today than it was. So, I mean, I'll take it. You know what I mean? More green than it was, at least, right? It could be worse. Could be worse. I mean, I'll take the half green, half red over over like fucking the full red we had like the other day. I'll take it, man. Holding 1,000 shares to the moon. Yo, nice, man. Let's go, brother. Heck yeah, my dude. Let me get the link over here. That way I can post it over here real quick. If you guys have it, make sure to smack the like button real quick. And even I don't want the ad, bro. Oh, here we go. I think we gotta go to share. Here we go, man. Copy link. Sweet. I gotta post it in Discord before I forget. Because if not, I'll forget, man. You guys know me, dude. My butt always forgets. There we go. Did it. Did it. Did it. Jason, stage 4 bone cancer survivor. Hold on to hope, man. Yo, it's all good, Jay. Yo, man. I mean, there's no really hope at this point. Like I said, she's in the hospice anyway. They're not even doing treatments, man. They're not even doing treatments. She's really old too, though, bro. Jay, grandmother's really old, so it's, you know. And she already opted out of treatments anyway. Her heart probably couldn't take it, honestly. She's not in the best health. You know what I mean? And she's right at 80 years old. I've already accepted that part. You know what I mean? It's just never fun, right? It's just never fun that in. You'll be okay though, bro. Be okay. Yo, what's up, Anna? How you doing? Can the squeeze happen after hours? The squeeze could start after hours. Yes, Ron. It could. The bad thing is though, man, if a squeeze starts intraday, it's usually better for an intraday squeeze to start instead of like after hours. Even pre-market would be better than after hours, because then you got to keep that momentum going into the next day. And sometimes what happens is you'll have like this weird next day to be like a sell-off that'll happen right at the start of the market. And sometimes that can smack them a little bit, aka the squeezes a little bit when that starts doing that way. I'd rather pre-market than I would after market. Shares bar went way up. Yeah, some of those got returned though. We talked about that a couple of times already. Some of those shares have been getting returned. I mean, even Ortex talked about that as well. I mean, it's went down though from the 4,500 we're at. Like I said, it's a cycle you're in though. It's a weird cycle, man, that AMC gets into itself, where that these shares get returned sometimes, and we shoot up way in available, and then they'll go right back down. And it's just like I said, man. It's where these companies, man, are they're shorting some of the shares and they're doing things like that. And then they return some of those borrowed shares, and then they go back to doing it again. It's just a weird it's a weird phase we're in, man, with AMC, honestly. Do you use Binance? If you do, can you actually trade crypto on Binance without selling and buying? I do not use Binance. No, I do not, Lon. I haven't used Binance in a long time. I might not be the best one to ask on that. Might not be the best one to ask on that. I mean, usually I use for the most part I am usually using Voyager for like crypto stuff, other than if I'm using Webull, which I'm on right now. And that's for like short-term stuff. The long-term stuff I just set in Voyager and let it set there for the most part. Yo, Richard. Hey, Richard, thank you so much, man, for the $5, brother. I appreciate that, man. Hope you're doing well today. Thank you. I think it makes you the top donor of the day. The first tip of the day, Richard. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. You are super amazing. Yeah. I like Weeble, Line. I like Weeble, man. I like it. I think it's worth trying out. If you haven't tried it out before, I think it's worth for sure. You can sign up right here. I can post a link in the chat. It's worth signing up and trying it out. I like the platform. Oh, I like it. I've been using it over a year now. So. Now, transfer stocks from Robinhood to Weeble. You can transfer. Yeah, Eric. You can, man. You can transfer. Looking good today, man. I'm not talking about the stock market. LOL. Yo, I did cut my hair, though, Chad. I did cut my hair finally. See? Cut it. I told you guys I was going to cut it, man. I actually cut my hair like 1 o'clock this morning. Cut my hair like 1 o'clock this morning. Oh, man. I was up doing some work stuff. Going through charts and things like that, and I was like, dude, I gotta cut my hair before I go to bed. So I got up. I was like, fuck, I'm gonna cut my hair, man. Cut my hair, jumped in the shower, and went to sleep. Yo, what's up, Diamond Life? How you doing, fam? For cryptos, Weeble's weak. I mean, Weeble is new on cryptos too. I like Weeble crypto for short-term stuff. You're gonna get better pricing on cryptos on Weeble 100%. It's been proven plenty of times though, Gills. But again, Weeble's not just crypto market either, right? Another nice thing about Weeble, though, you don't have to worry about their market going down, really. You know what I mean? Whereas, like, a lot of these crypto markets are going to go down a lot. Whether it's, Coinbase or Binance or Bitfire or Voyager or wherever you're on, man. Sometimes they go down. But they're not up to par when it comes to tons and tons of people being on there at one time, or selling at one time, or trading all together. It's happened plenty of times on a lot of those. Even the biggest one, Coinbase, right? Do you think the squeeze will happen in May or June? I honestly, personally believe that we have a better chance of squeezes happening in the later summer months after we get, Q2 going into Q3. Jackson, myself, but I mean, nobody really knows when it's going to happen. You know what I mean? Nobody knows when it's going to happen, though. I wish I knew, but I just don't know. I wish I did know, but I mean, at the end of the day, I think it'd be better at that point, because you're seeing the sales go up, continue going up, right? They're hopefully starting to pay off some of their debt by then and things like that, and that'll allow some of the bigger investors, which we've already been seeing right now, but even more investors, bigger investors, continue to pile into AMC. If that continues to happen, though. 100% on if it's what you're talking about, obviously on AMC. Yo, chat, if you have it, make sure to smack the like button. It definitely helps out a lot. Doesn't take but a second. Just a quick love tap, Do you think, let's see here, if I'm every holidaying in the South, US, I'll come cut your hair. All right, sounds good, barbershop. I just usually cut my own hair, man. I'm just all about it, you know what I mean? Get out the shears, man. Pop onto your blade and just It doesn't take like 5 minutes, right? It's not that long. I don't care. Go around, edge yourself up a little bit. Give you good little edges really quick, and then you're good to go. Good to go, man. Is there any way to track size view cryptos you cannot buy in Webull, like 80? Not like that. No, BTT. I know there's some on here you can track that you can't buy yet, but a lot of those are going to be adding over the next year. BTT, now BTT is way too small. ADA will probably be added at some point, I'm guessing. Weeble's wanting to add, like, I think, like another 15 altcoins by the end of the year. I'm sure probably ADA will probably be one of those. I know they're adding, like, you know, like VET and others to the platform. I just don't know when they're adding them. I don't know when. The latest one they added, obviously, was Doge back on 420. They added Doge back on 420. And I do know they're adding like 10 to 15 more altcoins by the end of the year. I just don't know the dates on those. It's just what I got in an email. I mean, I'm not even sure I'm supposed to even say that, honestly. But, you know, F it, right? I don't care. But I'm sure ADA, I don't know about BTT because it's so small. Maybe, though. Maybe that'll be like one of the 15 they add. But I do know they're looking to get into altcoins more and things like that on the platform, which I think is great overall, right? I do know, you know, obviously Webull is a stock platform, but at the end of the day, man, I think they do really, really well on their crypto stuff. You get better prices there. But again, obviously, if you're looking to like long, you know, for a long haul, like some of these other places where you can get, you know, interest, I mean, why not get the interest too, right? Do you think Tron has any chance to grow? I mean, like maybe in China before more active on cryptocurrency, maybe. I think Tron can grow for sure, Stefanos. I don't know if it's going to grow like as fast as some other coins, right? I don't know if it's going to grow as fast as other coins in the market. Like some of them, like obviously there's some that's going to grow faster. I think like ADA and others. I definitely could see Tron growing for sure. Honestly, dude, guys, I honestly think that this summer is going to be a really good time for cryptocurrencies. I think right now we're in some weird lull period. After we had that big high, we had the down period right now, and now we're coming back up again. But I definitely think this summer's a better month. I mean, right now we're definitely in that wave period, though. Kind of like we've been in the stock market for a while. We've had these like crazy waves, even in Dogecoin. Look, we had a 19-cent dip all the way up to 43 cents, and then back down to 29 cents, and then back up to 43 cents, and now at 40 cents again. Like there's lots of volatility right now in the crypto market, right? There for a while, it seemed like crypto had kind of pulled off in volatility, and now we're right back into the thick of super volatility moments in the crypto market, which is fine with me, right? I don't really mind it. It doesn't really bother me much at all, honestly. I do know some people don't like it though, but I'm so used to the crypto market being very volatile that I'm kind of used to it at this point. It doesn't really bother me as much. And honestly, like usually the stock market's not as volatile, but here lately the stock market's been just as volatile as the crypto market has been. I just think we're in a weird period right now in stocks and in crypto market where everything's just so volatile. Like who the heck knows what's going on at this point? Hey, thanks, Nicholas. Yeah, I told you guys I was gonna cut my hair. Dan, is it too late for what? Which one are you talking about, Dan? Are you talking about like a crypto? Or are you talking about a stock like Oh, you're talking about Doge. Okay, yes, I see it now. I missed the Doge drop yesterday at $300 transfer over to Weeble Monday. Yeah, it kind of happens. Dan, honestly, right now, again, like I just said, man, we could see lots of volatility in the crypto market right now. What you could do, I guess, man, is set you like a limit order or something like that, right? You know, go over here to buy and set limit order and then set you like a price you want to get in at. That would work. Maybe set it at its last low, like maybe like 37 cents again. Set it at that low that we had last time. Doesn't mean we're going to go that low again, but we might, right? We could go way back down to 35 cents. I don't know. Right now, it's been very volatile in the crypto market, though. And I don't know when that volatility is going to stop right this second. Hopefully that makes sense. I don't think anybody knows when the volatility is going to stop right this second. But again, I do think we'll continue going up eventually. Just like I think the stock market, obviously, this summer, going into late summer, we'll start seeing that volatility come down in the stock market. And then going into fall, we'll start seeing a more recovery, like a more maintained recovery, instead of this like up and down flow in the market. I think we'll start seeing a more, like Neo going more upward instead of going up and then back down and up and back down. Especially in those kind of markets, like your growth stocks and your momentum stocks and things like that. Because right now, value stocks are the play for the most part, like your Apples, places like that, right? Your dividend stocks have been very well in play. Like Oracle and others have been doing very well. Places like that have been doing very well. Value stocks, dividend stocks, whereas our momentum and our growth stocks have been doing more of the roller coaster ride right now. I think that'll end though once that CPI data starts cooling off, going into the late summer months, and I think we'll get back on track at that point. Till then, man, it's just gonna be a roller coaster ride, I feel like. I mean, good for Neo today though. We're up to over 34 bucks again, up 2% today, so I'll take it. But again, we've had this multiple times. We've been like 35, 36, 37, then back down, then 40, then back down. Can you start the AMC squeeze right now, please? We're tired of waiting. Hey, Rich. I don't know, man. I don't know, dude. I wish I did know, but I just don't know. Honestly, we got news that we're not getting proxy, like, you know, the proxy numbers coming in from AMC. We're not getting those until July now. There was a rumor yesterday going around that, you know, obviously CEO said that June would be it. They're sending out proxies in June. We're not going to get proxy count until the, you know, until July now. I guess after vote date. So that kind of stinks. Yeah, it's a whole nother like month and a half away after that. So that kind of stinks right there as well. So we don't even know proxy votes. We don't know how many shares they sent out to and how many outstanding shares are and yada, 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 as much as we would know if we had those numbers. Obviously, there's speculation in the market. But hey, man, you know, more waiting. What do we got? We got time on our hands, I guess, right at that point on the AMC. So I do know there's a lot of like, you know, a lot of people are mad about that part. Like all over the Reddits, man. Everybody's going crazy. Do you know if you can buy Terra or Luna crypto? I haven't used Coinbase Pro, man, and he's probably over a year now. Probably over a year now. Have you experienced? I have experienced recounting stocks. Here's the thing that's happened to me in recounting stocks, Nicholas. I'll be 100% straight, man. Sometimes what they'll do, man, is they'll do like a small portion of a recounting stocks. They'll do a small portion, and if the number's not very far off, they won't do the rest of the stock, right? So that's my biggest fear in AMC is that what happens if they do a portion of the stock and it's not really that far off? So they're like, oh, we're not going to recount the whole everything, right? And that's really going to upset everybody. That's my biggest worry. That's the reason why I was hoping June would happen. That way, you know, we got April, you got May, and then June's next month, right? It wouldn't be that far away. And I'd be like, well, if that happens, at least it's not that far away and we get it over with. Now I'm thinking, dude, we're going to have to wait until late July. And then maybe after that, we finally get the proxy. We finally get those proxy updates maybe in August. Maybe they push it back to August, the proxy dates. And then what happens if those aren't very far off on that, you know, small portion of count they do? And then they're like, we're not going to recount the whole thing. So, you know, that'd be a hard pill to swallow, right, for a lot of people. I've been through it before, so it wouldn't really affect me as much. But you know, there's a lot of new apes, you know, per se, a lot of new people in the market, and that might you know, irritate a lot of people. You cannot transfer from Robinhood because you don't have a wallet, Eric. So Robinhood doesn't have a wallet yet, so you can't transfer. Hopefully that makes sense. And that's one reason why, you know, Robinhood has such really good prices, kind of like Webull, right? They have their own little market, you know what I mean? So you usually get better pricing on Doge, on like Webull or Robinhood and things like that than you would say one of these crypto exchanges, because it's just the way it is. You're not paying those big fees. You're not paying, you know, the bigger bid-ask spreads, things like that. That's the reason why I said if you're holding like short term, like within like 3 or 4 months, obviously buying on some of these platforms are better off, honestly. But if you're holding long term, then obviously getting that extra, if you are getting, you know, a kickback, aka interest on the APR, then obviously, you know, holding there would be better long term because you're getting that APR over time. Do you think the market has price in inflation? I want to buy Neo, but I'm worried more bad data will tank into the 20s. I don't think we're going to get into the 20s unless we have like a flash crash and we go right back up. I really don't see us going below $30 on Neo. It would be very hard for that to happen because right now most people that have sold already sold off. We have a lot of manipulation in the market right now, right? So there is a lot of shorts on Neo and Xpeng and even Tesla right now, CCIB, others, right? Canoe, this list goes on there. So there's lots of manipulation going on in the market, not just in, you know, AMC or GME, man. These are growth stocks right now, and growth stocks are getting hit hard, especially EV stocks and the battery stocks right now, the fuel cell shortages. So they're all getting very heavily shorted, you know, puts everywhere on them. So they are getting pushed down further than they should be. But honestly, like I would have no problem right now throwing money into Neo and walking away and coming back in 5 years and being very happy with it. Like I would have no problem with that. You know what I mean? The thing is, man, when you try to sit there and like wait forever, sometimes you miss out on some good pricing. Right now, you know, Neo being under $35 is really great pricing. And I can't say it's not going to go below that again, though, right? I can't say that. All I'm trying to say is like it's a really great price. You know what I mean? You have like an 80% upside right now, right? I think so. Let me check real quick and I'll tell you. See what the upside is right now on. And these are obviously some of the bigger dogs that give these price evaluations. So you're not just talking from me. Like obviously I do know that you know the upside here is great, but here I'll pull it up for you real quick. Yeah, the upside right now for Neo right now is 75.56%. And that's just an average of $60, right? And China right now, guys, is pretty much ramping up production like crazy for these chipsets. So Neo's right now saying, and XP and others are saying they might not even have a shortage anymore. And China's pretty much keeping those chipsets in China. So what that means is China might not have a big shortage anymore compared to something like the US. So that $60 average might shoot back up to like 75 or 80. Now, obviously, this isn't confirmed yet, right? This is just, you know, speculation. Obviously, it's been reported by the Chinese media and everything like that. But obviously, you're still taking the speculation is coming from a different country, right? But I mean, we all know they have lots of power to up their increase in demand in lots of areas. So if anybody can do it, man, it's the big old China, as they call it, right? But I'm not gonna worry about putting my money into Neo, man. I'll put money in there all day long. I don't care. Quick return coins, man. Probably a lot of these super new coins that are coming out, man, that are getting, you know, pretty much just getting, what do you want to call it, man? Just boosted, right? And then they get dropped. Just make sure you're getting boosted, get you like a good 20-30% and get the heck out. A lot of these new coins, I wouldn't be getting into new coins, man, and sitting there. Especially coins that have been out for like a month. Nah, bro. If you get up like 40-50% or more, man, start taking profits. That's where the money's at right now for the most part. Obviously, like buying some of these dips on some of these coins right now as well, if you're looking to do that. But right now, man, there's a lot of good dips on lots of coins that are more established coins, whether it's, you know, Doge and others. You know, Bitcoin was down like 29K. You had Ethereum way down. You had Litecoin way down. Like, man, there were so many good buy opportunities. There's still going to be buy opportunities, though, like I said. Because I think right now we're in a roller coaster ride in whatever market you're in. The crypto market is just as much of a roller coaster right now as the stock market is for the most part. Again, unless you're in like, you know, value stocks or unless you're in dividend stocks, that's the only way you're not inside this like weird tunnel of ups and downs right now. My biggest worry is that the indices are currently overbought and a correction will drag down growth like Neo regardless. I would say that I mean, I get what you're saying, man, but I mean, Neo, I mean, even if the, pardon me explain that because, you know, Neo stock right now is worth $60-$65 all day long, easily, right? Just like Tesla, man. Like Tesla's worth like $750-$800 all day long. But I mean, right now, man, you can't really go by that stock price anymore. I get what you're saying there. I do get what you're saying, but I'm not going to worry about putting money, man. Because when that happens, every time I've ever worried about like sitting there and waiting, I always get burned, right? Just don't go all in at once, man. Just buy some here, buy some there if you're worried about Neo going down. That way you average your price out. I don't know. Every time I've waited on something to happen, I always get burned. Get burned, man. Guys, if you guys haven't smacked the like button, remember, guys, every like definitely helps out. It lets YouTube, you know, spread out the channel a lot. Like I said, share the channel, whatever. All those things definitely help out tremendously. And I do hope everybody's having a great day today. I appreciate everybody being here, chilling, hanging out. Let's see. Is there any big news stories today, though? Risky in crypto exchanges was one of the most considerate meaning risk when buying crypto assets. Yada, 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 yada. The retail investor, same person at 34. Dear Stong God. Oh man, it's funny, dude. Yeah, I don't see any like bigger news stories today though, honestly. Trying to see if there's any like potential like super big news. I don't really see any big news though. No big news stories, honestly. Can Bitcoin again go down? Can Bitcoin go down again? I mean, it could, I guess, right? I mean, technically, anything can go down, man. I do think right now we're going to see lots of ups and downs in the market overall, though. Hopefully that makes sense. Yo, what's up, Mika? How are you doing? Is Bitcoin still having a bad time? It's doing better than it was. Bitcoin's doing a lot better than it was. Here, I'll show you Bitcoin right now. Currently right now, Bitcoin's at 40K, so it's definitely down, but it's definitely not down here at $29,000 again, right? So it's definitely not down that low. Be nice to see Bitcoin get back up to like the 45K area. I think that's a really good spot for Bitcoin. But honestly, over 40K is not bad either. I'm not really worried about Bitcoin though long term. I definitely think we're still going to see some waves where we go really high up and then waves where we go right back down some. Kind of like with Litecoin and others. Where's Litecoin right now? It's at 209. See, Litecoin right now, man, it's back down close to 200 again. So I think it's a really good buy zone for Litecoin. But it'd be nice, man, obviously, if you're trying to buy Litecoin at 145, right? On that mini crash we had in the whole market, and Litecoin went down to 145. So if you would have bought that low, obviously, you know, right now you're up like what, you know, $65 a coin right now, so not bad. And Ethereum right now is out. Yeah, Ethereum's still at 2,800. I remember earlier it was at like 3K. So Ethereum right now is at you know, at 2,800. We had that little flash downwards back to 28. I think it flashed all the way down to like 25, didn't it? Yeah. So then it went right back to 28 now. It'll probably head back up to 3K, I'm going to guess again. But still definitely down, way down below that like 4,600 we were at one point. Doesn't seem like that long ago, but it's, you know, it still happened. And look, man, if you would have bought down here at, you know, 1,800, you have $1,000 a coin right now. The thing is, like, if you'd have been one of those people like saying it's going to continue to crash, you would have never bought in, right? That's my like hesitancy, man. Like when people say I don't want to buy in because it can go lower. Well, why not just buy in, man, and just lower your cost average if it goes down, right? So, like, say you bought Doge at 40 cents. You know, maybe make you another price buy-in at say 35 cents, and then you have that halfway point, something like that. That way you're setting segments where you can buy in at again, right? I'm not saying buying at 40 cents and it goes to 39, buy some more. I'm saying, you know, set you some price targets. 40 cents, you buy some. If it drops to 35, you buy some more. If it drops to 30, you buy some more, right? So you're getting your price target down. I'm not saying buy every penny, right? It goes down. I'm not saying that. Same thing with stocks. I'm not saying buy, you know, I'm not saying you have to buy AMC every 5 seconds or you know, NEO every 5 seconds. You know, you buy now at $34 and then say NEO goes down to $30 and buy some more. I'm not saying buy every 50 cents. It goes down. Hopefully you get what I mean by that, man. Buying over time, right? It doesn't matter if you're buying once a month or once a week or if you're buying on price targets. I don't care what you're doing. Just buy over time, man. You can do that with any stock, any cryptocurrency. Set you some price targets and continue to buy in. Jason's a shill. Hey, I watched you last night, Beard. You ugly hoe, you. You talk to me like that, Beard. You talk to me like that. I'll slap you off my face. Out there's a few coins that are straight up pump and dumps. Yeah, exactly, stock. There's a lot of pump and dump coins, man. The reason why I said if you're getting the pump and dumps, if you get like a brand new coin, man, and you're up like 50% or so, think about taking some profits. If you have a time to do a little charge point analysis, would appreciate it. I can look at charge point real quick. Charge point's another one of those stocks, man. I can put money in and walk away for the next 5 years and I'll be okay. Honestly, I could buy right now at $24 and not buy any more. Come back in 5 years and be okay with it. Though I'd continue to buy more over time. I'm not saying that. I'm saying at the price point or charge point, I mean, you gotta remember, guys, in a good market right now, obviously it's not a good market right now, but ChargePoint isn't not a bad company. It's not like ChargePoint did something for their stock to go down to $24, right? Or go down to $20. The darn average price is 38 bucks, right? The low end price is 28. You're buying $4 under the low end price, man. This is like if the company was dog crap, right? You're at 28 bucks. You know what I mean? If the company wasn't doing that great, if it was just like, you know, barely huddling along. $49 is the like top end. I'm not saying it's gonna get top end either, right this second. I would say usually for me it's somewhere in between, so let's say 40 bucks. But we'll go with 38. You're still buying, man, what, $14 under value right now. You know what I mean? It's just the market we're in, though. There's nothing you can do about that. All you can do is continue buying into good companies, and then eventually you'll get rewarded for that. You get rewarded for buying into good companies. It's not like these companies are bad. I mean, ChargePoint owns 70%, guys. 70% of the American charging infrastructure. Guess what we're going to need? Lots of infrastructure. Guess what's going to happen? ChargePoint's going to build lots of new charging stations. They're going to get lots of money from the government. Lots of subsidies from the government as well for building these stations. That equals more revenue for them. More profit, you know, more profit than losses. Profit loss is going to be bigger. I mean, it's not like they're bad companies. Reason why I don't know why people are like hesitant, man. I get that you're afraid the market's going to go down, but just, again, don't buy on at once then. That's what I do. I buy all the damn time. Right? I don't sit there and get scared though, man, that the thing's going to be like... If you guys are looking back here, this back here is like when they were in a SPAC, right? This back here is SPAC form. And then you obviously had it launch off once it got into, you know, once it got approved, right? And then we had launch off back here in November. Again, the company's a great company. But again, if you're like afraid, man, we're gonna go back to $19 like we have had, I agree. Like you can see right here, man, this is the day chart, guys. You can see how crazy the market's been, especially since we had this first downturn in February. Right, we had this downturn in February. We launched all the way down here to like 20 bucks. Came right back. I think it was like 19.50. Came right back up, man. I think we launched all the way up to 30-something again. Right back down to 19. And then right back over here, man, to like 27-ish. And then back down again, man, to like 19-something. Then now we're going back up again. So anyway, man, if you're looking to just ride another wave up and you're looking to this, you know, buy and sell, riding waves right now. I mean, I don't care what you're doing. It's your money. What I've been doing, though, for the most part, is just buying these dips we've had, right? Just buying the dip. Pretty much what I've been doing. Now, this might not happen again, right? Maybe this is the point where we don't see the big downturn again. I don't know. Nobody ever knows when that's going to be. I'm still willing to bet that's probably in the summer months, though. Because next month, I think we're going to have another, like, weird month next month with CPI data. I don't think next month's CPI data is going to be as big of a shock as last month's CPI data that crashed the market big times, though. Or, you know, this last couple weeks. I think it's going to be somewhere around the same as this month's. So it's not going to be like a huge shock. But I could be wrong too on that. So I mean, obviously, I get why you guys are like, you know, hesitant to buy. Just again, you're looking to buy companies at good prices. To continue to buy, just don't buy all at once. And the same goes with the crypto market right now. Same goes with the crypto markets, man. There's not a lot you can do about that. You just gotta, you know, hang on to your willies. Hang on to your willies. It's a crazy market, man. It be a crazy market. Can Bitcoin go down again to 35K? I smell like positivity. I mean, it could, KM. You know what I mean? It really could go down again. I don't really know 100%. There's my water. Here it is. But it could go down. I mean, again, I don't really know, though, when it's going to go down again. I definitely think we could see some turbulence in the market over the next few months. Again, I do think, though, this summer is going to be really, really good for the crypto markets. Yo, chat, if you guys haven't, make sure to hit the like button below. Definitely helps out. Hope everybody's having a great day today. Let's get over 100 likes, man. There's 252 people here. Every like definitely helps out. Doesn't take but a second. Hope everybody's having a great day, though. Yo, what's up, Joey? What up? What's up? What's up, Julian? Hope you're doing well. Why the shorted stocks is not counted on AMC? What do you mean why the shorted stocks are not counted on AMC? You're talking about like why they're not counting the stocks, right? They're going to wait until July. We probably won't get those numbers until August now. There was a lot of stuff going around yesterday that, you know, obviously June would be it. Now they're saying August. Who knows, man? At this point, I was hoping this would be sooner because I've been in stock counts before, where again, guys, I've been in the stock market for 10 years. I don't know everything either, but I've been in stock counts before, where they do like a sample count, and that sample count it'll be kind of like it'll be almost the same where it should be, and they won't count the rest of the stock. So I'm obviously afraid that's going to happen with AMC. I don't know. Again, it's speculation, right? I'm hoping it does. That's the reason I'm hoping it'll be June, and then we get those numbers really quick. And then I wouldn't have to worry about it this whole time, but it is what it is. BSC investors consider to check out stealthprotocol.com. 1.2 million cap, 4 days old. Devs doxed. Holders, active community, and Telegram. Do your own DD. You definitely do your own DD. Hey, Ronnie, thank you so much for the $10, 10 euros. Thank you, brother. That also makes you the top donor of the day, bro. I appreciate it. If you're the Moondog, it's about to be listed on CG. I have not, Julian. There's so many new cryptocurrencies, man. I kind of count those as like those super penny stocks. They're very volatile. Just make sure you guys are doing your own due diligence on these super new penny stocks. If you get up big on them, maybe think about taking some profits here and there, taking out your original investment some. That way you guys aren't losing on them. I've heard of so many people, man, losing money on so many of these new coins over the past month. It's not even funny. Make sure you guys are doing your own D&D, man. Think about taking some profits here and there. Don't be scared to. F everybody else that says it's stupid to do that. Yeah. What stocks am I currently holding? A lot. I mean, I can go through all 72, but I really don't want to say their name off. 72 stocks. I can name off some of my top stocks if you want me to real quick. I can name off top stocks. Let me open up my account real quick, though. I can name off top stocks, obviously. Let's see my mind. Tesla. There's going to be a lot of like tech stocks soon, a lot of EV plays in my top stocks. I know I should probably diversify a little bit more, but right now I've been focusing more on growth and obviously EV sector and tech sector and charging sector and things like that, because we're going to see lots of growth in those sectors over the next 5-10 years. So I've definitely been focused on those more. Just so you know. I do not recommend going my very volatile route. You're going to see lots of volatility. If you guys can't stand volatility like I can, then obviously there's lots of good investment funds out there for you to get into, ETFs that you see smaller swings in. So Tesla, NIO, Xpeng, CCIV, Li Auto, right? Palantir, Skills, Open Door. Obviously Canoe. Let's see here. Let me pull these all up. CRSR, maybe a shot, guys. Corsair Gaming is one of my top holdings as well, and it's a good stop, but it's definitely one of the more value plays. It definitely has growth there, but it's more of like an in between growth and value play. So obviously not all of these are top straight growth. By the way, don't get me wrong there. CGC, which is Canopy Growth, which is a weed play. FRX, SNPR, right? SNPR, let's go down through here. I'm trying to pull all these up really quick. ChargePoint is in there as well. I'm trying to see its top ones. Obviously AMC is definitely in my I guess like top stocks area, but I did buy a lot at lower price points. It's definitely not in the top of bought in price wise, I guess. Oracle is a dividend play, a little bit different play too. So Oracle is kind of like Palantir, but it's a dividend play as well. Fisker's definitely been added a lot. Apple is another big one as well. Disney is another big one. I'm trying to get into these areas. Ken Holdings, guys, is a little bit different as well. Ken Holdings is another dividend play, but it holds its stock very, very well. Honestly, it's been growing very, very nice. I won't complain about, Ken Holdings. And I honestly won't complain about Oracle because it's been doing very well. But again, Oracle's kind of like Palantir, just a little bit bigger in that end. But I definitely think Palantir can catch up with Oracle in price point going forward and can do very well. I guess that's like the top ones in my, this is my Weeble portfolio, by the way. This is my Webull portfolio. I forgot one too. PayPal is another one. FTOC, which is Payoneer, And Square Trade is another one there. Redfin. I guess that's the top ones, honestly. I'm trying to go through and make sure it's the top ones. I think I added Liotto. I might have missed some here and there, but I think that's all the ones that are in my top, like, you know, on my Webull account, top ones. But I have like 72 different stocks, guys. He doesn't hold AMC. I do hold AMC. What do you? I just said AMC. I'm confused. Wait a minute. Did I not say AMC? I said AMC, guys. I said AMCs. Maybe you just didn't hear me. Don't talk about NewEgg, man. I don't know, dude. The few times I've used NewEgg, man, I've had terrible experiences. I've had terrible experiences using NewEgg. Like, I want to like NewEgg because NewEgg obviously does Dogecoin, which is great, but I also don't want to like NewEgg because I've had terrible experiences the 3 times I've ordered stuff off NewEgg. The customer service was garbage. But it's been like a year since I used them, so maybe they've gotten better customer service. Hopefully they gotten better customer service. No, you're okay, Supergirl. Yeah, I said AMC. Currently right now, guys, you guys are wondering, I have right at 2100. Yeah, I have 2122. So 2120. Maybe I'll make that like a 2020 or 2222. So I got 2122 shares of AMC right now. Currently in my portfolio. Dude, seriously, cool, dude. I want to like NewEgg, man, because they accept Dogecoin, right? I want to like them. But dude, I've used them 3 times. I've ordered PC parts for both my PCs, man, and other PC stuff as well. And every time, man, something gets messed up with the order. Oh, dude. And the customer service was, I wanted to rip my hair out for the customer service. Like, and then I'm like, I just go back to Amazon. I'm like, I just can't do it. I'm just like, Amazon's way easier to deal with. Something goes wrong on Amazon, you contact Amazon, gets fixed right away. It's like so easy. Contact NewEgg, man, it's like pulling my teeth out. And again, I haven't used it in a year, so maybe it's gotten better. I hope it's gotten better. Hopefully it has, man. It couldn't got worse. Couldn't have got worse. Only 451 shares. Yo, Supergirl, that's all good. Hey, every share is a share, right? It doesn't matter. One share is better than none. You know, certainly. Jason's ex-wife. How did you know I had an ex-wife, though? Don't tell Nicole. She doesn't know about that. Rich, well, I've been using them for 15 years. Really, Rich? Ah, man, every time I've used them, I've used NewEgg 3 times, and every time my orders got messed up. Every time. Like, I ordered my 2080 Ti off there, back when 2080 Ti's came out, and they sent me a 1080 Ti. And then it took like a month and a half of like going through this big shill with them to even get them to accept it back without me paying like a penalty and paying to send it back to them. I was like, you guys are the one that sent me the wrong card. Why am I paying to send it back to you guys? I sent it back to them. I got my money back and went to Amazon. I was like, I'm done with it. Honestly, I actually ordered off Amazon before I even got the money back from NewEgg because I waited too long. I was like, dude, I waited like 2 weeks to get money back, and I was like, F it, I'm just gonna order it. Like I said, I want to like NewEgg because I like their way of their site. I like the site, man. It's just, God, the customer service is garbage. And maybe it's because I'm just spoiled because of like Amazon's customer service. Like literally, you could like, you know, you could do like anything and they'll give you like your money back. It's like you get like let's say you get like a brand new projector, you throw it off the side of the building, it smashes into pieces. You contact like Amazon, you're like, dude, my projector fell off the side of the building. You're like, okay, sir, we'll send you a brand new one right out. Give you a shipping label, send that one back. I'm just kidding by that, guys. I wouldn't do that by that anyway. That'd be my fault. But I'm just saying, anytime I've ever contacted them, I mean, good Lord. Drone card 2 is horrible. Normally don't argue, dude, cool. Yeah, I usually don't argue either, man, but they wanted to make me pay for the shipping back to them. Like, you're the one that sent me the wrong card. It wasn't like it was like some, you know, third-party shipper. It was really straight from NewEgg. Like, it's not like it was anybody else's fault. It's really NewEgg's fault. Like maybe I can see somebody in the warehouse picking up a 1080 instead of a 2080, right? Maybe I can see them doing that, just not paying attention, not, you know, paying attention to their job. But then to have me like have them argue with me for like a month about me trying to pay for shipping back to them is ridiculous. And I get that it's like $20 or whatever the heck it was. I can't remember what it was they shipped it back. I can't remember. It's been a while, but still, I wasn't about to do that. It's their fault. I have 100K Dogecoin. Should I sell it? I mean, why would you sell it now at 40 cents? I don't know, man. I mean, it's your money, right? I can't tell you guys what to do with your money. When did you buy it, though? Right? Did you buy it like 40 cents? Now you're trying to just break even? I don't know. Again, I honestly, me personally, I think that a lot of coins in the coin market's kind of like suppressed down right now over a lot of FUD in the market. Or a lot of fear, right, in the market, kind of suppressed down right now. Again, I think this summer we're going to see more breakouts in the crypto market more. And maybe even coming up this month. It's growing into June. But honestly, I think there's been a lot of FUD in the crypto market. Just like there's been a lot of FUD in different areas, man. Whether it's AMC stock or, you know, stocks in general, there's been a lot of FUD in that market. I think that we'll see a big turnaround in a lot of markets, though. What do you think about Shiba, man? I'm hoping a 0.2 gets knocked off. Would be nice. Yo, what's up, Paul? What am I thinking about? I mean, you can definitely make money off Shiba, right? There's a lot of these new coins, man, that are coming out that people have been making lots of money off of. Again, guys, I'm not a financial advisor either. I'm just a nerd on the internet. I appreciate you guys being here. If you guys have it, make sure to smack the like button. Definitely helps. That'll be awesome to get to 100 likes. And I know YouTube's been having trouble with the like button, I guess, here lately. I guess if you're like on mobile, sometimes you smack the like button and it goes away now. Everyone go at my scores, man. Major Kalish just announced. Yo, nobody cares, Jason's ex-wife. Go home. Get wrecked, nerd. Yeah, Doge is going to be all on Coinbase. Yes, Rockefeller. Yes, man. Yes. Yo, guys, if you guys are wondering what I'm using, I am using the WEEBLES right there, man. You are a nerd on the internet. It's true, Mika. It's true. I am a nerd on the internet. Supposed to go to another live stream. Tell me about it, though, Tweedle. Hey, man, there's a lot of toxicity in these communities, man. You know, if you're not the top dog, you just get, like, lots of toxicity coming in. Go watch this guy's channel. Got way more viewers. Way better. Tons of catalyst. Make you money. Catalyst ain't doing nothing right now for any stock, honestly. Up and then right back down. The market we're in, man. I'll send $10, bro. Don't worry. Now you're good, lad. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you, man. Don't worry about it. I'm definitely not worried about it. Pi is a new cryptocurrency. I mean, Pi's been out for a while, though, right, on your phone. So you can, like, mine Pi on your phone. I mean, I'm not doing that, but hey, man, maybe people that are doing that make some money. You know what I mean? Maybe people like that do make some money off of it. Well, at least I hope they do. I mean, I hope people that are going through, man, and doing those things, you know, mining, you know, taking a lot of time out of their time to do stuff like that. I hope they're making money eventually on those kind of things. Mix out some of the videos from you, stupid work schedule, but no, you're good, Paul. Don't worry about it, man. I know how work gets, bro. Tips for a broke college kid investor. Just continue to invest into great companies, man, over time, or cryptocurrencies that you know are going to make money. Try to buy some dips. Again, don't try to buy the bottom of the dip, because sometimes when you do that, you'll miss out on the bottom. And then you'll end up like buying on the top highs again because you just continued waiting. I mean, hopefully so, though, Tweedle. I mean, I hope a lot of people are going through those things or making some money off of it. Don't miss out, bro. Yeah, exactly. Never again, guys. Don't be investing your money like if it's like your rent money you need next week, right? Don't invest that money for the love of God. Not unless you're like a true-blooded gambler, man. You're just a true-blooded gambler. You just don't even care. You just don't care. That's fine, right? That is definitely fine. 100%. Totally fine. But just make sure you're definitely hedging yourself against certain things. You're not getting, you know, caught up in, I guess, in the moment, right? And that way you have your rent money. Does the AMC count even matter? The squeeze mathematically is happening. Cadence, does the count matter? I mean, it counts for, I guess, like, again, it would make a new news story, right? You know, AMC does run off news. I don't know if it really matters in the grand scheme of things. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, if the squeeze is going to happen, the squeeze is going to happen, right? I get what you're saying there, but again, from a news standpoint and getting people hyped up, obviously, on AMC, obviously, that count really does matter. We've seen AMC, you know, be a very, very, you know, catalyst-driven stock over the past, you know, since January. Well, even some of, I guess, some of the last of December as well. So we've seen this be a very, very news-driven stock on AMC. So I would definitely say it matters in that terms. Now, does it matter? Like, do we need to know the count, man, for a squeeze? We don't need to know the exact count. Like, what's it matter on that end? We don't need to know the exact count on that end. We just need to be breaking these resistance lines, which we haven't done yet. Right? We still haven't broke this resistance line right here, man. This $14 resistance line. We still haven't broke it. What is that? Like 1470. Yeah. We still haven't broke this 1470 resistance line. Right? We need to break this line, man. That way we can move back up to the next resistance line, which is right at like 1730-ish area. And then after that, I think it's like, what, 2036. So it'd be nice to break through these resistance lines. But we haven't done that yet. Doesn't mean we're not going to. But it'd be nice to break through those lines. I think that there's a good catalyst to go off of as well. It'd be another catalyst, like obviously us breaking resistance lines and things like that would be great. But our intraday resistance lines still haven't been broke. The only thing squeezing are these nuts. Oh, man. Never gets old, man. These nuts resistance lines. Are NFTs a good market? If you're going to get into that, like, honestly, maybe look into, like, AMI coin. Maybe look into, like, AMI or something like that for NFTs. You can definitely make some money off NFT market. It's definitely cooled down, though, right? So the NFT market, like, a month and a half ago was hot. Super hot, man. Like, crazy hot a month and a half ago. Definitely cooled down a lot. But I guess the whole market overhauls, you know, moved down a little bit. You know, coins and everything in general has moved down. Maybe it's still, I still think it's very, very warm. It's still not hot as it was. But if I was going to invest in something like that, honestly, like a coin-wise, maybe like AMI or something like that, it would be a good coin. Obviously, you're looking into getting into straight doing it yourself. I mean, hey, man, you definitely make some money in that market. In your opinion, has the fire sale begin the process? Does the fire sale begin a process? It could. We need to see, like, I want to see nice consistency in AMC right now, which we haven't seen a lot, right? We've seen the down and ups period in AMC. We definitely seen the downs and ups in AMC. I would like to get us to a nice consistency in AMC. That way I feel like if we get some nice, good consistency, I think that's when we'll definitely start the squeeze in general. Doesn't mean we got to be going up and, you know what I mean, like going straight up or something like that either in the consistency levels. You get what I mean? We could be trading sideways in that consistency for a little bit and then launch off. I'm not saying we can't go down and then go straight back up, because that's definitely happened in lots of squeezes as well. That could definitely happen. $6 million Shiba coins for $60. It's 50 cents. I'd have 3 million. If I lost $60. I mean, yeah, it's true. It's true, bit. I mean, sometimes, man, if you got money that you just don't care about, man, throw a little money in there. Hey, you never know what's going to happen, bro. You never know, man. You know what I mean? You never know. The reason why I said sometimes, man, if you get like a decent coin that has a lot of popularity, like, hey, maybe think about, you know, if you got money to just waste and you don't care if it goes to zero, then, you know, sometimes you can throw like 50, 60 bucks into something, man, and let it set and see what happens to it. You never know, man. Even if it just doubled, right, or whatever, at the end of the day. How come hedges don't just short right now and really stick it to everyone? Well, the hedges just short right now. I mean, they've been shorting. They have been shorting. I mean, even today we've had a little more sell-offs than we had, you know, and we had buys in. Obviously, right here we had more of our. You can tell right here by the volume, right? Like right between here and here, we had lots of more volume, man, than you know, here to here. Lots more. You pretty much had a dollar gain right here as well. You gotta remember though also, man, hedges aren't just shorting AMC. Hedges aren't shorting just AMC, man. They've been shorting tons of stocks. Like if you're in any of the like you know, momentum plays, you're like in any like growth stocks right now, man, you guys know the short. They've been going in shorting, man, like crazy on a lot of those stocks. These diamond hands are paying off, LaCroix. And again, like a lot of these things, man, aren't just like an overnight thing. You know what I mean? Sometimes stocks take a long time to even begin to squeeze, and some stocks never squeeze. Oh, good old Bicentennial Mall, man. Yeah, I love Nashville too, dude. Good old Bicentennial's nice. What do you think about the Elon talking with Doge developers? Croc, man. I mean, it's good for Doge, right? I don't know if they're gonna get down to where, you know, where Elon wants to go down to, like 10 cent, you know, times. I think honestly, if they went down to where Elon wants to go to, that's gonna like make the cryptocurrency not so crypto-y, if you get what I'm saying. You're taking the value. I don't know if you're not really taking the value out of the coin. You're just making it a lot less secure. You know what I mean? And a lot less decentralized, man. If you're trying to get these like blockchains to be like instantaneous. Like maybe if we get it down to like 20, right now it's like a minute. So it takes like a minute pretty much on the blockchain. So if you went to a store and you were to swipe your Doge card, it would take you a minute, man, to get confirmed. Which kind of stinks, right? Because if you go to like, if you have a Visa, it's really, really quick. Maybe if we get down to like 20 seconds, maybe 10, but man, 10 seconds, I feel like you're... Yeah, if you get it down to like 10 seconds, man, you're pretty much taking any of that away. I don't know. Hopefully that makes sense, man. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he just said that, right? Like maybe Elon just said that way. That way he just had like something big to say, right? In terms of like it coming down a lot. Maybe if they just halved it would be great. Honestly, something like that. I still think he's going to use Doge though. I still think they're going to use Doge as the coin. Some people think they're going to use Cardano, but or Cardano, however you want to say it, or ADA. I like ADA a lot too, but I think he's gonna go with Doge any day of the week. Imagine you sell out tons of Bitcoin to cover your stock shorts. I mean, at the end of the day, though, Tweedo, they're gonna do that, right? They'll do that all day long, man. They'll buy. I bet you some of these hedge funds, man, bought that $29,000 dip, and they've rode it all the way back up to 40K now, right? So they sold off. Took some of that money, man, to pay off some of their shorts and pay off some of their margin. And now they bought back in again. And they're riding it right back up, man, to make more money. I mean, it's already been proven that hedge funds buy cryptocurrencies, you know, to do that. Right? It's another liquidity. It's less looked at, right? It's got less restrictions on it. So some of them definitely already, man, done that. And they bought back in again. They bought that dip and they're right back up. Is there any financial advice you have for Dogecoin? Just buy over time, right? And don't buy all in at once on Doge. That's the best way to hedge yourself. If you guys are worried about like us going down or like us like losing some value here and there, and then not having that dip buy. Again, set you up some buy zones. Let's just say you have $3,000, right? And you guys want to set up buy zones. Why not buy now 1,000, right? Set you like a 36, 30, 35 cent buy again. and then set you another buy limit at, like, say 32 cents if you're afraid it's going to go down to 30 or something. I don't know. It doesn't matter like what your buy zones are, or if you're just buying every week or something like that. That's another way you could do it. That's my best financial advice I can give anybody on anything. If you're worried about, like, you know, about like losing money, or if you're worried about like hedging yourself against losing money, split your money up, buy over time, or maybe like take like maybe $50 a week, or maybe $50 a month, or whatever, man. Just buy over time, and you'll be better off that way. If that's what scares you in the market. If that's what's scaring you, man, from getting into the market, it's the best way to do it. Some claps for no, dude. I'll give you a clap, Mika. So is AMC going to squeeze, and did the crypto crash to pay off AMC Squeeze? Well, Selfish 406, they definitely used some of their crypto cash-ins, man, to definitely pay off some of their margins. That way they didn't get caught on those margins, having to buy back into like stocks like AMC. The one dislikes a hedge fund. Yeah, there's always hedge funds everywhere. That's nothing you can do about that. Chat, if you guys haven't, though, every like definitely helps out the market. Lets more people learn about, like, you know, AMC, Doge, and others. Lets more people, you know, come into the community. If you haven't smacked the like button, think about smacking the like button. It definitely helps out. If you're not a sub, think about hitting the sub button as well. Hope everybody's having a great day today. You hope everybody's having a great day. What's your position in Doge? Currently right now, I have what is it like? I think I have to look really quick. Let me pull it up. That make sure, man, that I have it. I did buy some of that 29-cent dip. So currently right now, I have 84,000 Dogecoin. 84,000 Dogecoin at an average buy price of right at 6 cents. Right at 6 cents average. No, let's not spam the same stuff. I do have ADA, yes, barbershop, yeah. I've been buying ADA, man, ever since it was in the 60-cent range. I didn't get in super early. But I feel like I got early enough. Honestly. That's Cedar. What, buddy? Well, go do it. Anything, guys, I'll open my door up real quick. Cedar is trying to talk to me. Cedar's been upstairs playing Fortnite. Nicole and Grayson and Navy are down at my grandmother's house. Seeing my grandmother right now, so. You guys are wondering what's going on. I'm gonna go to my grandmother's after market close. I'm gonna make a video as well, and then I'm gonna go down there with me and Cedar are gonna go down there as well. What do I think about APXT? I don't have any APXP. I don't have any of that, honestly. Apex Technology Acquisition Corp. Which one is it? Oh, 8-point merger. I'll have to look into that, honestly. I'll have to look into that one. APXT, man. I mean, honestly, if it's an acquisition corp, right now you're buying it at $10, so it's definitely a good. I feel like it'd be a good buying spot because you're buying it in on the same, same rounds that everybody else bought in early, like super early. They bought it around like the $10 range. So you're definitely buying it in at around their range, right? A lot of these SPAC companies have been pushed down a ton. The reason why I say that, because a lot of these SPAC companies have been pushed down a ton right now because the SPACs in general, just, even good SPACs, right, have been pushed down a lot. So if you're getting, honestly, most of the time, if you're getting a decent company, and it's a decent company, man, under, like, say, $11 on these SPACs, usually you got a pretty good buying spot. But right now, again, though, these SPAC companies have definitely been doing bad, and it's not really their fault, a lot of them, just because they're in a SPAC. Eventually, they'll break out and do fine, though. Hopefully that makes sense. What's slow-mo on chat? Wait a minute, what is it? Oh, you're talking about like the 17-minute thing? 17 seconds. Let's make this where people can't come in and just spam the same thing every 5 seconds. Let your kid play Fortnite? Dude, that kid loves Fortnite, man. He's got friends he plays with, so. What do you think about Lemonade right now? I love Lemonade. Rugby. I actually have Lemonade. I actually use Lemonade insurance myself. Like, I love Lemonade, man. It's a great company, great insurance, great rates. If anybody wants to look into them, man, I got a sign up link if you want to use them. I think you get some money off or something like that. I like Lemonade though. I've been using Lemonade for a while. I honestly think Lemonade's like the future of that area. I did sell Lemonade though when it went really high. It's not because I didn't like the company. It was just way too high, right? It was just way too high. If you guys didn't see, man, like Lemonade at one point, I'll go to the 1-day chart. Look where Lemonade was though, man. Like I bought Lemonade, man, back when it was like the first time I bought it, it was like back here, back somewhere in August area. So sometime in August, it was around like $50 a share. I wrote it up though, man, and I bought throughout here as well on some of these dips we had, and then I sold up here like 178, somewhere around there. I didn't sell at the very top. I could have sold for like $10 more, but I sold because it was way too high at the time. It got pushed up too much, and I sold in. And I've been buying back on some of these dips we've had here recently again. But a guy like Lemonade, it's a great company, man. I honestly do think they're like a future company for insurances in general. I do like them. Do like Lemonade. Great buys, man. I think if you can get Lemonade under like $80 area, it's a really good buying spot under 80 bucks. You can see here they have an average of $80. I honestly think we'll probably see the stock go back up to somewhere around $100 though in a good market area, and this will continue to grow. The companies continue to grow as well. I do like Lemonade, man. I do like them. Strawberry Lemonade is my favorite LaCroix. No, I'm talking about Lemonade, the insurance company. I actually use them on all my properties, right? So I use Lemonade a lot. Shares aren't settled. How long does it normally take? It usually takes like a week or so, maybe 2 weeks, Bustin. It just depends on how many people are there, right, Bustin? It just depends on how many people are there, or how many they have in the queue, pretty much. So at that time, anywhere from a week to 2 weeks, and then you can sell it and put that money into like cryptocurrencies, honestly, if you want to. Yeah, I've been buying some X-Ping. I'll be right back, chat. I gotta check Cedar. Real quick. All right, I'm back, chat. I'm back. Yeah, I'm sure though, Bustin, they've had a lot of people right now. Again, it depends on how many people are there and how long, like, it, you know what I mean, the queue wise is. And I'd love to see like a lot of new user acquisition. I like to see Robinhood's new user acquisition. I like to see Weeble's new user acquisition. You know, Voyager, like Coinbase. I like to see all these new acquisitions they've had over the last like couple months in the market, because you know it's a lot. You know it's tons and tons, man. Especially with Doge and stuff blowing up, and especially with the market being down right now. You have a lot of new people coming in buying because of the lows right now. I can only imagine. Has the CCIV court case finished yet? I don't know, really know, Mika. Again, the court cases don't bother the stocks at all, though. There's literally law companies in the industry that sit around waiting for companies to go down in price. That way they can just open up a lawsuit. And usually the lawsuits really don't go to court. They just get settled outside of court, because it usually costs the company a lot more money to go to court than it would be just to pay off, you know, a little bit of money here or there, man. As weird as it sounds. Lemonade is a 6-day run. It's going to cool off a bit, pushing the resistance. Yeah, it's right at 80 is resistance, yes. We might break through resistance, Rugby, but nobody knows, right, man? That's the reason why I said if it breaks through resistance, we could see it run to 100. But I don't know if it's going to break that resistance line. I think there's a resistance right around 81. If it breaks that resistance, so it could run to 100. Robinhood will allow to buy stocks at IPO now. True. You'll see a lot of these companies do that, man. You'll see a lot of companies do that. Yeah, I did cut it, CS. I cut it last night at like 1 a.m., man. Cut the hair last night at 1 a.m. Cut it up, brother. I was like, yeah, I'm cutting it, bro. I'm doing it. I'm a crazy man. Those I did it. And I was working this morning, man, and I was like, dude, should I cut tonight or cut tomorrow? I was like, I'm not cutting tomorrow. I'll cut it tonight before bed. So right before I took a shower, I was gonna take a shower anyway. So my issue was like, should I take a shower and then cut it in the morning and then have to take another shower? I was like, yeah, but I'm just gonna cut it now. Do we get close to 13 before close? We could. I'm hoping we see what happened yesterday, right? We continue to climb into aftermarket hours. That'd be nice to see us get to 13 bucks on AMC. And that would pretty much make us right around even with close, right, of yesterday. Because we closed, where did we close at yesterday? It was right around, like, where, like, right in here, like, somewhere around in here. So that actually put us above close. That'd be nice, though. Honestly, if we got to like 1275 before ending, that'd be nice. I mean, we got another 30 minutes before close, though, so we definitely could see what we had yesterday, where we just continued lifting up into aftermarket. That'd be nice, man. If we get to 1275, I'd actually be okay with that. Need a catalyst to take us to the promised land. We don't need a catalyst, so to say. Does catalyst help out, Beamer? Catalyst help out, man. Does that make sense? AMC's been one of those stocks that definitely been very, you know, catalyst driven. Do you think Bitcoin is going to have another correction? Like downward or downward? I don't know. I was saying this earlier. Honestly, I think we could see some more volatility in the crypto market. We could see some more volatility. Honestly, I think it mostly depends on if we see some more FUD happening in the market, right? Like if we see another thing coming in from, say, you know, rooters, that's spreading lots of FUD again, and then you see all these other places, you know, articles right behind rooters. Obviously, you're going to see some more downturn. If we don't see any big, FUD, you know, spread, man, I think honestly we could see more of a plateau off at, say, 45,000. Yeah, CCIV's been pretty decent today. Though Investor Place did write that kind of fuddy article yesterday. Did you guys see Investor Place's fuddy article? It was so bad. It was, man, honestly, it's not even Investor Place, really. It's just like again, I don't want to blame Investor Place. It's not really Investor Place. It's not really Investor Place. It's more just the writers, right? Freelance writers they have. I had to pull it up. So I don't know if it's on here. I don't think it is. That's not on here. I had to pull it up real quick. But pretty much just saying like CCIVs might not be going through with the SPAC. And they don't even mention anything about the SPAC in there. They just talk about how SPACs are doing bad. And I was like, dude, that's the biggest FUD article I've seen on a lot of things, really. Honestly, it's one of the bigger ones I've seen. It mentioned nothing about, like, you know, CCIV not going through with the SPAC at all. The title said that. Again, it brings in views. I get it. But I still think these places should have to go through and, like, look at these articles that they're writing and see, like, at least see the, you know, the headlines. And I get that those kind of articles bring in views, 100%. I get it. I get what they're doing. Because if you make an article, it's like, SPACs are not doing that good. How will this affect CCIV? Who's going to click on that? Right? Like, you're going to see, like, one-tenth of the clicks. But if you make the title, CCIV might not go through with SPAC, since SPACs are doing bad, you're going to have, like, 10 times the clicks. You know what I mean? Dude, there's always FUD articles on AMC too, though. I mean, it's the same way with a lot of stocks. It's just, good lord, bro. I'm so done with the FUD, man. It's like Dogecoin, right? Like, you see all the FUD on Doge, and you see all the FUD on Bitcoin, and you see all the FUD on, like, Etherium and others. Crypto in general, right? Like, there's all kinds of, like, just go look up crypto on Google. Everything's about how crypto market's gonna crash all the way down to zero. It's never coming back. Like, oh god, it's so bad. So bad. Like, I get it that it brings views, man, but at what price? Your dignity? And your dignity, man? Nah, bro, I'm not doing that. Not doing it, bro. And again, I really do get it. I mean, look at Enphase right now, man. I love Enphase. You guys know I love Enphase. I talked about Enphase a lot. Like, when I said Enphase drops a ton, this stock's such a good stock, man, and it got beat down. Even he got hit with FUD articles, dude. You know, Enphase is like a $200 stock, right? Like a $200 stock. It got beat down by FUD too, man. It went all the way down to like 112. I think at one point it was even lower. Yeah, 107 at one point. But hey, man, it's the market we're in, right? People like to sell on the news, right? If there's a bad article comes out, people sell it. They know everybody else behind them is going to do the same thing, and then they'll buy the low again. Like, I get what people are doing. Right now, we're in a news-driven market. Whether it's the crypto market or the stock market, we're in a very news-driven market, and I get it. We've been through these before. We had one big news-driven article. I mean, if you guys were back in the stock market back in 2018, we had like a whole 6 months of just news-driven market, man. It was so bad. The ups and downs were just insane in the market back in 2018 in some parts of it. It was more the first part of the market. Well, it was actually like between like the end of March, you know, all the way into like September. But still, it's still a bad time in the market. It was just a wave, man, a wave pool, man, of just news articles after news articles, just waving the market down, backing up. It was not fun. And I feel like we're back in that same zone. Very news-driven market. Almost kind of like in September, but September was only like a month period where we had like the news-driven market going on like that. Lots of news-driven FUD. Why is his face better than example Sunpower? Are you talking about that company? I'll have to give you an article that explains it very, very well. It's mostly to do because Enphase's you know, profits, right? Their margin they make on their product. Their margin is one of the biggest you can do in the whole industry. Right, so their margins on their product is massive, dude, and they bring in just tons and tons of revenue from it. And again, their profit margins are big. They're continuing to grow over time, and that's the reason why me personally, I'd rather put in money into Enphase in general, just because I think they got a better company outlook going in the next 5-10 years than I would something like SunPower. But again, I think SunPower's gonna do just as well. Honestly, I think they'll do well. I'd rather put money into Enphase. Because that's like the quick way of saying it, man. What program are you using to analyze? It is free, but if you put $100 in right now with Webull, you put $100 in with Webull, you get 2 free stocks worth up to $1,800 as well. Right there it is, man. Do I have any VeChain? I do not have any VET. I haven't bought any Java. It's been doing decent. Where's it at right now? I haven't looked at it in a week or so, so I guess I can't say that much about it. But I did think about it at one point. Yeah, it's up 8.66%. I know at one point it was bombing up there, right? It was up to like what, 24 cents, right? At one point, or 25, it was up there. Yeah, almost 26 cents at one point. Currently right now though, definitely dipped back down to 13 cents. But you think it'd probably be a better buy time right now, right? It seems like the market's starting to do a little bit of recovery here and there. I think it has room to grow. I think VeChain has room to grow though. Again, my only concern is, man, is how the market's going to react over the next month. I just don't know how crazy the roller coaster is going to be in the crypto market. I'm hoping the crypto market roller coaster is kind of not really over with, because I don't think it's ever going to be over with. I'm just talking about kind of cools down a little bit on the roller coaster rides. Just got paid in Ethereum to drop back down below 2K, but I don't know if it will. But if it will, I'm shaking my head, dude. But I don't know, Kevin. I don't know, man. That was a big dip below the 2K mark. It could. Just put you a buy order in, man, I guess. You know, Kev. Oh, Tweedle, I agree, man. Again, I like the FUD doesn't really bother me so much, right? Because I don't really mind buying the lows, because again, I'm a long-term person, so I don't really care if this FUD market lasts for 6 months or whatever it does. Like, I'm fine with it. I've went through these markets before where it's just FUD for a while, so I'm okay with it. It's definitely not fun for people that are new to investing though, because they're not really used to it at all. And some of these people got into the market right when the, you know, the fuddy market started, right? Like some people literally started in January, February. A lot of people did in January and February. So all they know right now is the fuddy market. So my biggest fear, man, is for new people that are investing to give up, right? Because that's not what I want people to do at all. I don't want anybody to give up, right? And some people are probably down a lot right now. Again, the problem is, man, they're not tried, true, and tested in the market. They're not like somebody like me, man, that's been in the market for over 10 years now, right? I'm used to the ups and downs of the market. Like, I know these markets go down and they go right back up again. But some people really don't know that. You know what I mean? And that's what scares me the most. I just don't want to lose people that are investing, because that's the best way to, again, that's the best way to, you know, grow wealth, right? As long as they're investing in the good companies, man, they're getting in a good price points, right? You know, somebody that invested into Neo, say Neo, they invested in Neo at 45, right? Even though it's down from the $60 price or $50, and now Neo's at like 35 or 30 bucks at some points, right? Now they're like, man, they're feeling down about it. Now they might just sell out and leave the market and lose that money when they would have just held on, man, and came back and, you know, they just held on and keep buying in sometimes here and there. And they would have been way in the green in a year or so, right? Like way in the green. That's the scary thing for me mostly. I just don't want people to give up in the markets. It does take a toll on you, man, especially if you guys are new to the crypto. If you're new to the cryptocurrency, if you're new to the stock market, you can see how easy it is, man, for somebody to just give up, right? They're like, man, this stinks. But again, I mean, a lot of times these down markets usually last like 6 months, sometimes less, right? We might see one last like a month. We did that back in September. We had that like 5-month one back in 2018, where we had the big down market in 2018. So like we've had these last, you know, shorter than 6 months, just to average around 6 months bear market. Now, right now, obviously I think we're being artificially pushed down because of CPI data and others, and a lot of fear in the market. But what can you do? Like what you can do, man, is continue to buy dips when you can and just hold on, and it'll go back up. And you'll be setting pretty. Yeah, again, barbershop, I don't mind the ups and downs either. Again, I'm used to it though, right? I'm used to it. Whereas somebody that's brand new that just got in the market in, say, January or February, dude, they're definitely not used to it. All they've known so far is pretty much the down market, which kind of stinks. And I'm not saying you can't make money in the down market. You have to play the down market differently if you're going to make money in the down market, right? You have to play it differently. You just have to continue to buy the lows when you can, right? And continue buying in over time. You're perfectly fine that way. Or another way you could use the down and up market right now is just, you know, again, play the roller coaster ride of buying in and then selling if you wanted to. It's up to you though. Me, again, I don't like doing that a lot just because mostly tax reasons wise. But again, if you're not doing lots of money in the area, then it really doesn't bother you as much either. It's not going to be that much of a difference. January, but I completely hooked. Yeah, it's fun though, barbershop. I love the markets, man. I love the markets, 100%. Better than the only January and February 2021, dude. I mean, we had a crazy market, like obviously last year, but the reason why it was like that was because we had that big downturn because of the pandemic, right? So the uproar market was nuts, and then we hit September, then we had the downturn a little bit. Then after September, man, you know, going into mid-October, we went right back up again. Right back up again, man. So this last year, right, like anybody and their mom could have made money in the market. Like anybody could have. Like Navy, man, or anybody could have just picked the stock and made money on it for the most part. Thought no, but I've watched a few folks I trust and been reading about it nonstop, so I'm hanging in there. Yeah, you just gotta stay, you know, level-headed. Right? You just need to stay level-headed. It's hard to do that. That's what I'm trying to say, though. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why I'm trying to spread the word as much as I can. Stay calm, stay confident. You know, it's all good. Scared money don't make money. Yeah, that's what I've always said too, man. It's like my like I even have family members, man, that won't invest in the stock market at all. Even after the money they've seen me make, they won't invest, dude. They're just scared to do it. And I've tried, man. I've tried. I'm like, dude, if you just put like a little bit in every once in a blue moon, at least you're making something. They just want to let it set in their bank account. What can you do, man? If you want to let your money sit in a bank account and lose money, you know, you're losing like 2% every year. So You know, $100 this year is $98 next year. So like, if you just sit there and lose money in the in making barely anything in your savings account, go right ahead and be my guest. But at least, like I said, man, at least put money in like some funds, right? Like at least there you're making like at least 8% or so. Put some money in some funds or ETFs or something. At least there you're making some percentage of your money. At least there you're not losing it. But it is what it is, man. I hope one day they change their mind. One day, man. One day they'll change their mind, hopefully. Like I told them, it's never too late to invest money. It's never too late to invest. No matter how old you are. Will cryptos crash back down again soon? Kevin, I don't know. It depends. Honestly, it depends on how much FUD goes back into the market. Here's what I think is going to happen. Either one of two things. Right now, I think we're either going to see a small uptrend, like Bitcoin up to 45K, where we see that nice support level we had last time around 45K. You know, Doge going back up to say like 45 plus cents again, or we have a lot more FUD come back in, and then we have this flash crash happen again. Which either other one can happen, right? We could definitely have some more flash crash, you know, FUD come into the market again, 100%. Because right now, I definitely think we're on this like roller coaster ride. I'm hoping though for the more of the level off, go up a little bit here and there, man. Back to those nice, you know, support lines we had before on, you know, Bitcoin, Doge, whatever you're in, Litecoin, doesn't matter, ADA and others. And we just kind of see us, you know, leveling out again. That's what I hope happens. Like, I can't predict the market in terms of like how much FUD we're going to have, right? Like how much FUD are we going to have? I don't know. I have no idea. Press me, what did AMC close at yesterday? It was 1260. What was it at, guys? 1263? I can't remember off the top of my noggin. What you should do with your attendees once you AMC and Squeeze is over, you should definitely take about 30% of that, man, and put it back for taxes. Whatever else you want to do with that money is up to you, right? I mean, obviously, I would invest, man. I would take some of that money and invest into other things as well. Diversify yourself. You know, maybe put some money back into AMC if you want to as well. You know, since it helps you get that money, you know, maybe buy back an AMC, you know, more longer term. Definitely make sure you're putting money back for taxes, though. I mean, I could do a whole video on taxes and how that works. Again, I don't know how popular that would be, though. People don't like talking about taxes. I get it, but it's something you definitely should think about. Is putting money back for taxes, because you know, Uncle Sam doesn't care what you think or why you shouldn't pay taxes, whatever you think. So they don't care. They'll come after you, and you'll lose a lot more money than you would have just if you just paid in, right? They'll take a lot more money, man, if you just paid it in. Just pay it in, bro. I've heard all the horror stories, bro. Heard them all. Do you invest in value stocks? I do. Like a defender of your stock wallet. I do invest in the value stocks, right? So, you know, it depends on which one you're talking about. Like Apple, you know, Disney. And then on top of that, obviously, like we have Oracle and others like that. There's also some growth in there too, right? There's definitely some growth in those stocks, but they're vastly overall more value plays though. But I do have value stocks. I also have some funds as well, man. It's not like I don't have any funds, right? I don't think it's sad to see you have a fund, right? It's okay to invest into like VOO, man, and VTIs and stuff like that as well. ETFs in general, you know, putting a little money here and there is not bad. You can make up to 20+% in those funds as well, and they hedge out your portfolio overall. Again, I'm definitely more heavy though on tech stocks and growth stocks though. I'm definitely more heavy there. 100% more heavy. My wallet probably, man, is going to have a lot more ups and downs than yours. Where do I see AMC going? Well, we only got one or two things happens to AMC, right? To me, anyway. I think we have slow growth or we have the big pop happen. You know, but nobody can say for sure that, like, obviously AMC is going to, you know, squeeze 100%. Nobody can say that. I don't care who you are. Unless you're like, you know, maybe Nostradamus or something. Because I've seen plenty of stocks that should have squeezed and didn't squeeze, right? In my past. But it doesn't matter so much. I do think it's going to squeeze. Everything's there and the right ingredients are there, man, for the squeeze. We just had to have that, again, we have to bake that right cookie or have the bread rise, right, in the oven just right for it to happen. But I think even without that happening, we're going to have nice, you know, upturns in AMC no matter what. Again, next year, I think we could see AMC in the free cash flow model up to like 20 to anywhere between $20 and $25 range, depending on how much, obviously, how much money and how much things are going into AMC. There's lots of obstacles in that area to see what happens between now and then, but just like Eric Waldman said that AMC right now is worth $16. We've done that in the channel as well with the free cash flow models. We've seen that for our own eyes, man. Anywhere from like $14.50 up to $18. You went with the middle, obviously, at 16, which is what I usually do. I usually go in the middle of those. Hence the reason why I usually say like $22 going in next year is that's the middle of the, a little bit over that. It's like 22, like 50 something, because that's in the middle of like the 25. It's like 25, like 13, and the 1989 or something like that. You know, free cash flow model stock value. Cougar bots. Wait a minute. Is there a Cougar bot? Jesus. Why are there so many bots nowadays, guys? Jesus Christ. Chill. All right. I'm going to have to time people out. All right. Let me go. I'm sorry, guys. Guys, look, if you're trying to like, if you're going to try to like do that spam, man, at least you can do is just donate to the channel. Help a brother out, bro. I mean, at the end of the day, people can tell those are bots, though. So whoever does those things, like, man. Like, obviously, it's a bot. It's not hard to see. The Cougar bot. Is that Carol? Is that Carol Baskin's coin, guys? Is that Carol Baskin's coin? Wait a minute. What's Carol Baskin's coin, chat? I don't remember the name. Is that Carol Baskin's coin? No way. It might be Carol Baskin's coin. They pumping it? I don't remember what Carol Baskin's coin is. It might be, dude. Could be Carol Baskin's coin. Yeah, there's so many bots, dude. So many bots. You figured YouTube would like help it out. It'd be a lot worse though if I didn't have my like words per second like put in where you can't like spam it. It'd be so much worse though. Sometimes, man, these bots make me want to just put it into you know, members only mode. Just to get them to leave for a little bit. But then I'm cutting out some people that don't have memberships, right? And then I feel bad about that. They help out animals. Oh, man, you can help me out. You can help out me, man, with a donation, too. Right? Yo, there's been in meetings till now. Where's all my money, Jason? I'm sorry, Bob. I'm sorry, man. I cut my hair, though, so now the guys in the chat can't say I look homeless anymore. Because apparently, guys, yesterday and the last couple days, I looked homeless. So I couldn't give any stock information out because I looked homeless. My bad, dude. My bad. Didn't know that. Go back to scamming. Don't go back to scamming the elderly either, man. I'd honestly rather them have botting here than I would scamming elderly people. I always feel bad, man, for old people that fall for those tricks, man. Also, chat, we just got our link set up with Public as well, man. If you sign up with Public right there and put a even if you just invest $1, put $1 on the Public app, you get a chance to get one stock worth up to $50, and you can pick what stock you want, and you can buy you know, shares on there as well, man, like, you know, pieces of shares. So if you don't want to buy a whole share of Tesla, you can buy a piece of Tesla. Do you only invest in USA stocks? No, I do not, man. I have plenty of China stocks, plenty of UK stocks, you know, plenty of Asia stocks, plenty of Japan stocks, plenty of Canada stocks. I'm definitely not a countryist in terms of like only investing in certain things, right? Yo, Urston, man, you can't tell me there's not a bot there, bro. Those bots were spamming the same thing. Lots of donations were made. There was no donation made. What do you mean? Hit the little donation bar down below then. Do it. Dare you. Nothing's wrong with AMC, guys. Nothing's wrong with AMC. I mean, unless you guys see something I don't anyway. You guys see something I don't? I mean, right now, we're pretty much on a flat day right now, right? So we're at, what, 1260 is pretty much a flat day. Barely in the negative there. Nothing much to say there, man. We pretty much just had a flat day from yesterday's closing. Like, obviously, it'd be nice, man, if we could get up to, you know, if we got back up to like 1275 or something, that'd be awesome. But right here, you're seeing some of the sell-offs from people like they bought down here, like say 1220 area, and then now they're selling off a little bit before the end of the day. That's very normal. Now, hopefully, there's not like a ton of people. You won't see like a big sell-off or something like that. You're also gonna see some buyers buying up at the end of the day as well. Yo, chat, if you guys have smacked the like button below, make sure you guys hit the like button. It definitely helps out, dude. Do you actually get to pick the stock you want on public, or they give you 3 stocks and you pick? Well, they give you like stocks to pick from. Yeah, busted. So they'll give you like, you pick like Tesla, Apple. I think it's like 5 popular stocks, man. Like Tesla, Apple. I forgot all of them. I don't really have them right in front of my face. I think it's like 5 or 6 popular stocks you get to pick from. Yo, Rich, thank you again, though, man. Also, the kid said thank you as well, Rich. Kids said thank you as well. They all had ice cream cones, chocolate dipped ice cream cones at that. The dippies, man, the dippies. The serendipities. But yeah, if you sign up on public though, I mean, it's worth signing up at least, right? I think I like the app. I've been using a little bit here and there. If you guys follow me on there as well, man, my account name is Jason Allen. I'll be posting some stuff on there as well sometimes. Remember, guys, public app's a little bit different though. It's more of like it's not really just like an invest thing. It's more like an they call it a social investing app. Social investing app. That's what they call it. It's kind of like it's honestly kind of like you know, you got that social features obviously on like Weeble as well, but it's almost like this. It's almost like a Twitter of sorts, just for stocks though. Did the wife get her a bottle of wine too? Nah, Rich, she didn't. She didn't. She did though, Rich. She did drink her a White Claw though. So Amazon, Apple, Tesla, Facebook, and Microsoft, right? Yeah, I think he meant Microsoft. It's actually not that bad though, honestly. Like in terms of like getting up to 50 bucks. I do know for sure, I think you get $20 for sure for free for just signing up and putting $1 in. I've been using the app for the past like month, just using it here and there. Because I've been waiting on them to set my stuff up. And I guess they've been very, very far behind. So I finally got in touch with they finally put me in touch with the marketing team. And that went a lot more smooth. I guess the marketing team's not been as impact, man, as some of these other people have been. It's been pretty crazy on that end. No laws when you're drinking the White Claws. I'm done, dude. Oh, dude. Yeah, Nicole likes that. Like, me personally, man, I don't like seltzer water at all. So I'm not the biggest fan of White Claws, but yeah, not the biggest fan there. They're definitely popular, dude. The White Claws are like everywhere. It's like, good lord, man, those things are popular. Like, darn near everywhere. Like, Lord have mercy. Ms. Murdy. Oh, shoot. I didn't mean to do it. All right, I'm doing this over here. There we go. Did it. Whiskey me, please. Yeah, I'm more of a... if I'm drinking something, it's more something like that. Obviously, you know, something with low carbs anyway. Obviously, being diabetic, so something low carb. But I don't drink a lot. You know what I mean? I just don't drink a lot. Oh, you remember Zims? You remember Zimma? Yeah, I remember those Tweedle back in like college and high school. Good old Zims, man. Good old Zims. Doge pump coming, is it? I mean, we got a really good area right here, man, where Doge is kind of leveled off right at 40 cents, around that range. So it's definitely had a good plateau right here. Usually plateaus are a good thing. Usually you hit off north of those, but every once in a while you might break down south. But for the most part, usually you break north when you see a good range for whatever you're doing, in whether it's a cryptocurrency or stocks. So yeah, we finished 10 cents down today, man. 10 cents down. Again, pretty much a flat day on AMC. Down to 12.54. I think a little bit of the enthusiasm on AMC kind of got deflated a little bit because now we're looking at maybe August before we get numbers from the stock count, from the proxy stocks. So that kind of stinks a little bit. I definitely think that kind of deflated a little bit of the hype. I've seen a lot of people fussing about it. Go to like Reddit and others. You got so many people fussing about it. Honestly, me personally, I don't think it's I don't think it's the worst thing in the world. I don't think it's going to make or break AMC. But at the end of the day, man, AMC is definitely a very news-driven story. Let's be honest. Definitely a news-driven story. So obviously it would have helped to have those in June. 100%. Elon's a hater. Oh, man. Oh, did you see that yesterday? Elon's tweet about the theaters. Dude, I mean, again, I like Elon a lot. I think he's very, very smart. I think he trolls a lot, though, honestly. Some people don't like his trolling, his trolling aspect. Honestly, I appreciate the trolling aspect. It doesn't bother me much. I think he says what it's on his mind sometimes. Like, maybe sometimes he probably should, like, hype it down a little bit, but it is what it is. It's Elon. There's not a lot you can do about that. Used to drink important Sprite bottles. Dude, Rich, we did the same thing, man. Rich, we did the same thing in high school. We did the same thing, man. Oh, pouring it into your Sprite before you went into school. I'm surprised we never got caught doing that. Never got caught doing that, man. I'm surprised. I like him. He's still a hater, dude. I honestly, I don't think honestly, like, Elon really means anything bad by it. I just think he trolls a lot. Again, it's Elon. It's the reason why, honestly, one reason why I think he likes Dogecoin, because it's a meme coin, right? I think it fits his brand a lot. He's just a very memey person. But I get why some people don't like that. Again, I get it. 100%. What do I think about Dogecoin? I think Dogecoin's going to go up. Over time. Kishore, we could definitely see some ups and downs, though, man. Yo, Barbershop, I'll see you tomorrow, brother. I'll see you tomorrow, man. Thanks for coming and hanging out and chilling today. Honestly, I mean, at the end of the day, man, it's not like it's a bad day overall. Again, we have pretty much a straight across day. We're down 10 cents on the day. Whoop-de-doo, man. Pretty much just a straight across day for the most part there. And if you guys are wondering what I'm using right now on the screen, I am using a Webull right there. I am using Weeble. If you sign up, again, put $100 in, you get those 2 free stocks worth up to $1,800. It's a great platform. I loves it a lot, man. I use it every day on the daily. Great platform just for charting in general, but I think it's a great platform overall. A pump to 65 and then a dip next week would be ideal. It definitely could happen. Definitely could happen, Michael. To me, though, man, BitTorrent to 10 cents. I definitely think that's definitely going to happen eventually, LaCroix. That's the reason why I put money into BitTorrent, because I figured, hey, man, put a little money here, see what happens. I figured at least eventually hit probably like 10 cents or something like that. Maybe it goes more, who knows? But, at 10 cents, you're still over 10x your money over right now. You're like 15 or 20xing it. It's a lot. Either way, I figured, hey, man, whatever happens there. I'll let it sit there for a little while. I will be successful. I heard that some of my friends will just pump and dump it. Pump and dump what? You're talking about, are you talking about Doge? I mean, Doge's been around for a long time, man. Doge's been around for a long time. I don't see Doge being a pump and dump, if that's what you're asking about. Now, we could definitely see some pumps and then some dumps, right? 100%. We've seen those already, right? With the SNL and Doge Day and others. That's always going to happen, man. That happens in every market, no matter if it's a stock or a cryptocurrency. Those kind of pumps ups and dumps going into something. It's called buy the hype and then sell the news. That happens everywhere, Kishore. Everywhere, man. Doesn't matter what you're investing into. So if you're worried about that, then I would never invest into anything. Because at that point, man, that can happen anywhere and everywhere. Like I said, if you're wanting to invest, man, just invest a little at a time here and there throughout whenever you want, right? So make you some price targets. So zoom out Dogecoin, man. Make you some price targets you like. Whether it's every 3 cents down or every 5 cents down, doesn't matter. And then put you some buy targets in. Buy over time, right? You don't have to even do it by buy target. You can just do buying over time. Doesn't matter. If that's what you're scared of, that's a great way to, hedge yourself against losses. It's the best way to hedge yourself against losses. Again, if I was scared, man, of something being pumped and dumped, I would never invest in anything ever. I would never invest in anything ever, right? Because anything can get pumped up and then dumped down. Now, obviously, if it's some kind of brand new coin, like, like some of these brand new coins just came out, Like, obviously, those can get pumping up a lot easier. That's the reason why I said if you're scared of that, then definitely think about, if you get up a lot, think about taking some profits here and there. And then you're at least you have some profits. At least you take out your original investment. You're not worried about it anymore. Hopefully that helps on those smaller coins or smaller stocks, right? So if you're investing to like a super penny stock, what I mean by that is like a penny stock under like, say, 10 cents. If you're scared of something like that happening, which I usually don't invest in anyway because they're so volatile. But if I was going to invest in those, man, if I got up a lot, I would think about taking some of my profits there. At least then you're not worried about it dumping. Sorry to the next check. Oh Lord, Michael, don't do that, man. Because at the end of the day, man, you have people that get very addicted to stuff like that, and they will do that, man. Right? So they'll literally like go out and spend all their money on stocks. It's kind of like gambling, right? Like they'll go out and spend money on go gamble all their money out, and they have families to take care of. And I don't want to see anybody, man, like because you might just have an addiction problem, right? When it comes to stuff like that, a gambling addiction or whatever that may be. And sometimes that kind of gambling addiction will bleed over into stock market, and they'll continue just doing that in stock market. And I'm not saying it's the worst thing, man, but again, if you have a family to feed, man, you have bills to pay. Make sure you're paying bills and make sure you are, taking care of your family first. That's all I can ask. And obviously, any money after that, man, I don't care what you do with it. It's your money, but at least take care of your kids and take care of your family, man. Coming in would view their investing as buying a more expensive lotto ticket. That has a better chance to actually pay off. I mean, at the end of the day, Tweedle, it is definitely a way better lottery ticket. Because at the end of the day, you get to pick what stocks you buy, right? You get to pick what companies you're buying into. You get to pick what coins you're buying into, whether it's the coin market or the stock market. It's almost like, it's the same thing with the housing market, right? You get to pick what house you buy. You know what I mean? You get to pick what kind of returns you're going to have as long as you're buying into great companies. You can definitely buy a better lottery ticket, 100%. And there's always risk involved in any stock you're investing into. Bought Doge for 1.5 billion. But do you think about it suspected to be Elon? I mean, it definitely could be Elon, right? 100% could be Elon. I don't know. You also got to remember, though, that that there's places like, Robinhood and Webull that own a lot of Doge as well. So they have a lot of Doge as well. Because remember, they have two wallets. Both of these, Webull and Doge, have two wallets. And that money transfers back and forth between two wallets there. So there's 4 wallets in general that have a pretty substantial amount of Doge in them. And the same thing with all the other cryptos, whether it's Bitcoin and others. And that's the reason why a lot of times you'll see better pricing on these platforms. They almost have their own little marketplace here. New stuff, man. New stuff, brothers. Well, if Robinhood is going to implement wallets, then they need to have the coin to cover. Yeah, obviously, Tweedle. Yeah, eventually Robinhood will have a wallet. I don't know when that's going to be, though. You know what I mean, Tweedle? Eventually, everybody will have a wallet. Just nobody knows when that's going to happen on some of these platforms, right? You don't have 100% certainty, like when this is definitely going to happen there or not. Yo, shout out to you guys being here today, though, man, hanging out. Again, if you guys haven't, smack the like button below. Make sure you guys smack that button. It definitely helps out a lot. I do hope everybody's having a great day today. I mean, honestly, the market wasn't bad today overall. I mean, I get that AMC finished, down 10 cents, 0.79%. Pretty much a flat day there. You know what I mean? Not down even a whole percentage point, so it's a flat day. We had a lot of green in the market. I'll take it. Like, honestly, we had like a third of this list, maybe not even a third, man, of this list that's in the negative. Probably like a fourth that was in the negative today. And some of those weren't even that bad in the negative. They were kind of like AMC, right? They were barely in the negative right here. We had a lot of green in the market, though. Now, some of these had a little sell-off going into aftermarket hours, but again, you can't really look at aftermarket hours and determine that. I'll mostly like to look at the intraday trading on those areas. That way I see how the market's moving intraday. Yeah, the day wasn't bad, man. Today was not bad, especially compared to yesterday in general. Well, for Doge to get back to 60 cents. Well, it all depends on the catalyst, right, Justin? So if let's just say that, Elon comes out and say they pick Doge, right? We're going to see Doge probably up to 75 cents again. It's going to go right back up some high number. Bright side to see that, dude, Yo, Jared, man, that's the thing though, man. The problem is, as us as humans, right? It's not just certain people. It's humans, right? The human race. We don't like to look at the positive sides of things. Sometimes we just see the negative that's right in front of us right now. We don't see that full picture. So it's not just like a certain person problem, right? It's really humanity in general. Not everybody, right? Like me personally, like I like to look at the bigger picture. I like to look at the positivity in life. Whereas some people, man, again, it's not everybody, but some people like to look at the straight negative. It's in front of their face, and that's all they see is negativity. So they'll see this red number today, and they'll be very negative about it, right? And so they look at. They don't look at what we done last week or Monday, right? They don't look at those kind of things. They don't look at the whole picture. They just look at what's happening right now, within this minute, within this hour. They don't like to look at the full picture and put that full picture in perspective, and which is fine, right? Eventually they'll learn, man, that life's a lot better when you do that, though. Honestly. Yeah, I mean, Doge is working with the Doge devs are working with Elon and others. You also have Coinbase going on, or Coinbase adding Doge as well. It's gonna be another catalyst for Doge going up. That's two catalysts we know right now that'll probably happen in the next few months. That'll push Doge up, and there's probably more we don't even know about on Doge wise. And just like the stock market, man, there'll be other moments in the stock market where we go up. That's the reason why I'm not really worried about it. I just feel like worrying, man. You worry yourself for nothing, and then it's just not good for you. Just not good, man. Not good at all. At least that's the way I feel about it. You may look at it different. Yeah, remember, guys, we did sign up though. We finally got our sign up link with Public. So if you sign up now with Public, you invest $1 or more into the platform, you get one free stock worth up to $50, and you get the 5 stocks to pick from. And you can also buy fractional shares on the platform on Public. Public isn't just an investing platform, though. I do have to say that it's more of like a social investing platform. It's kind of like if Twitter had its own this like straight platform that you can invest in, and you can learn stuff that way. Yo, what's up, Lee? What's up, brother? Yeah, we're back, man. We're back. We came back yesterday. We came back today. Tomorrow I'll be back again, man. Again, I took some time off a little bit in terms of like not time off, but I didn't get to stream a lot because my grandmother did get put in the hospice. I had my best friend die on Saturday night. It's been kind of rough on that end as well. So it's been rough, man. One of my best friends died, and my grandmother got put in hospice on Monday. It's been a little rough, honestly. So, and I've been working a lot. I've been pumping out videos instead, right? Just haven't had a lot of time to stream. Wasn't the best mindset to stream. Hopefully that makes sense. Do you still need some moderators? Not right now, I don't. Not right now. Maybe eventually, though, if the stream continues to, grow. Now, the channel continues to grow. Eventually, definitely have some moderators. Right now, I mean, I can handle 300 or 400 people. Yo, thanks, Crypto. I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate that, man. So it's been a little rough. Again, my mindset hasn't been the best in terms of like being a very positive person, and I don't want to be a I don't want to be a drag on anybody's day, right? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be a drag on anybody's day that day. It's just going through a rough period in life, man. I wish we all have rough periods, man. Yeah, it's definitely rough, man, right? So again, my grandmother's one of the reasons why I'm even here today, right? If you guys don't know, I grew up in a very bad time in life, or I guess a bad portion of life. My mom had cancer twice, so she was on disability, and my dad was a very bad drunk. So obviously, my mom finally left my dad when I was about 8 years old, and we moved into homeless shelters. We were in the homeless shelters for about 3 or 4 years. And we finally moved in with my grandparents, though. When my mom got cancer the second time, she had to move in with my grandparents. And my grandfather and my grandmother's, man, is the reason why I even wanted to better myself in life for the most part. I would have bettered myself, it just would have been maybe not as strong, right, as I wanted to. So she has a big, uplift in my life, right? It was definitely hard in there. And then on top of that, man, I lost one of my best friends, on Saturday night. So that was rough, man. So I went through a little bit of rough period. You know, that's the reason why I didn't stream Saturday, and then obviously Sunday was rough, and then obviously Monday we got the news my grandmother was in, you know, going to hospice now. So that means obviously if you guys don't know what hospice is, it's pretty much just like your final, you know, it's pretty much where you spend your final days when you get older, right? She does have, you know, bone cancers. She has a very, very fast growing, you know, stage 4 bone cancer. She's, you know, right at 80 years old, so she's not doing treatments either because, again, it's not really going to work no matter what. Again, the treatments would be too hard on her heart anyway. She already had heart issues and others. So that's going to be rough as well, man. So, you know, if I seem a little off sometimes, just know, man, that it's just, you know, just going through a little rough patch, and I appreciate you guys being here and hanging out. So if I seem a little off, man, hey, dude. I don't want to, like, put you guys in any kind of bad moods, though, because we all have our own struggles in life. And that's the reason why if I don't stream or something like that, it's just because I'm just having one of those days. But I'll be back, believe me. I don't expect to miss any more stream days, though. Honestly, streaming and hanging out with you guys, you know, gets my mind off of it. Obviously, sitting here working, you know, on the computer and stuff, it helps out a little bit. But when you're talking, man, and your mind's not thinking about those things, it helps out a lot, honestly. But sometimes, man, you just have those down days where it just gets to you, right? And everybody has those down days. I'm no different. I'm human. So, just so you guys know. Also, I want to take this segment, chat. I want to take this segment, man. If you guys are having a downtime in life, right, and I'm turning like, you know, being depressive, right, or having bad thoughts, make sure you guys are reaching out to health professionals. I guarantee you, man, that there's people out there that want you to be around in life. I want you to be here. If anybody doesn't, I want you to be here, right, man? I want you guys to be here. So make sure you guys are reaching out to health professionals. We have an awesome Discord to hang out in and talk. Again, none of us are health professionals, I don't think. There might be a health professional in there. I don't know. There's plenty of hotlines to call. Plenty of hotlines, man. So yeah, obviously my friend, did pass away due to, ODing. So, and it was pretty much, you know, obviously, I don't want to say that word, the S word. And he was a very happy-go-lucky person. Like, honestly, I never would have thought anything was going on in his life, right, in that terms. But, you know, sometimes you put on a strong put in life, and you really don't really think you can make it through it yourself. But remember, man, a lot of depression stuff is mind, it's mental, right? So a lot of times, man, you need medicines for those things. It doesn't matter, you need medicines, right? It's not just something you can get over. It's medicine-wise, right? You have a chemical imbalance in your brain. I've done studies on this before, obviously, in college. There's chemical imbalances in your brain. So make sure you guys are reaching out to people, man. Even if you think you're okay, right? Don't feel bad about reaching out to somebody. Don't feel bad, man. Again, I'm not a health professional. You can reach out to me, but I'll give you numbers to call, right? Again, I'm not a health professional. I believe me, I want you guys to be here. I'm sure somebody else does too, right? So, yeah, I hope you guys... I don't want to get too sappy, sad, but yeah, I just wanted to say that really quick. I feel like it's my duty, man, at this point, right? To say those things, because it happens. We all get in those kind of times, man. Hot Doge, new coin, $100. Yo, Cheddar, man, no thanks, brother, no thanks. Yeah, I'll be fine, though, guys. I'll be fine, man. Again, I have a very, very strong, supportive family. My wife and the kids. Believe me, I'm fine on that end. Like, I live for my kids, man. So nothing's ever going to happen to me on that end. But like I said, man, somebody out there, you know, appreciates you. Whether you think so or not. That's all I want to say. I said my piece. I do appreciate you guys being here, man, hanging out, though. If you guys haven't joined our Discord, again, there's an awesome community in Discord, man, right there. Mental Health Awareness Month, and I have seen very little online regarding it. It's true, Tweedle. It's true, man. I do want to mention that as well, but obviously I just had that happen, right? And I feel like it's definitely my duty, or at least to mention it a couple of times here and there. I know I mentioned it yesterday, but I'm definitely going to mention it again today. No, I love you, man. Hey, Crypto, thank you so much for the $2, brother. Thank you, man. Those things allow me to support my family and my kids, and I can't say thank you enough, Crypto. Thank you, brother. At the end of the day, man, we all struggle with mental health, man. Whether you want to admit it or not, it's in the back, man, somewhere, right? And some people struggle with it more than others. Some people have a bigger, you know, chemical imbalance than others. I wish, man, eventually we see we see some clarity in those ends, and we see more people not be ashamed to reach out, right? The big ups for those shining. Exactly. How can you invest as a 17-year-old? Well, you'd have to have like your parent make your account, right? Metahan. So if you have a parent, man, you know, go in and help you do that, you can do that. If you're 17, it's pretty simple. It's pretty simple though. You can be able to make one though. You can invest at 17 years old. Look up the exact steps, because obviously I haven't done that myself. I haven't done it myself, man, in those exact steps, but look it up. I don't know the exact steps on there. 100%. So I don't want to give wrong information. But I'm guessing your parents would want you to invest your money, right? I would guess so. I'm sure there's some parents out there like, no. I'm sure, man, 100%. Don't get me wrong there. I want to join the channel, but for some reason I can't use PayPal or bank account to pay. Which channel, Lee? I mean, you can join the Discord for free, man. It's free to join. I don't charge anything to join that, man. Yo, Decano Gomez, thank you so much for the $4.99, fam. I appreciate that. Yo, guys, remember, those things definitely help me support my family. I do appreciate you supporting that a lot. It means a ton, man. I appreciate that, brother. Did you see the news that I think Fidelity is going to make accounts specifically for teens as low as 30? They should, honestly. I think it should be a little bit easier than going through to make set up teens accounts. I think it should be a little bit easier to set up your account. Like if you're a teenager, you should be able to make be able to set your money up, man, and do your own account, right? I don't think it's that hard though to have your parent help you set it up. I don't think it's that hard, but maybe it is. I don't really know. What did Elon tweet out? Let's see. Oh, you're talking about right here. Previously, we demonstrated how Bitcoin mining could allow solar plus battery systems to economically scale to provide a larger share of grid energy. As expected, the result holds across different historical Bitcoin pricing / hash timeframes. I agree with this. Can, says Elon, with quotations, can be done over time. But recently, extreme energy usage growth could not possibly have been done so far with renewables, which obviously we do. I can agree with that. Obviously, again, but the coal things definitely. I feel like it's still blown out of proportion a little bit. Again, maybe Elon got told lots of stuff he didn't really know about at the time, and then obviously got to look at it more. The question is easily resolved if the top 10 hashing orgs just posted audited numbers of renewable energy versus not. That'd be nice, honestly. Yeah, they should do that. They should do that, honestly. I wonder why they haven't done that though. I wonder why the top 10 hasn't came out and seen what's the renewable versus non-renewable. You know what I mean? What's coming from coal and other areas, and what's coming from renewable energies. That's actually a good question. I never thought about that, honestly, myself. I never thought why they haven't. I wonder why they haven't though. I wonder if they will now though. I wonder if they will now. Yo, Gomez, thank you, brother. Join button next to this. Oh, you're talking about the join button. Got you. Just like, oh, okay, I got you. I want to join the channel, but for some reason I can't use PayPal or a bank account to pay. I wonder why though. I don't know, honestly. I actually don't know why that you can't do that. I'll be completely honest. Remember, guys, we finally did get our link though with Public app right here. If you sign up with Public, you get a stock worth up to $50 if you only put even just $1 into the account. It's an awesome place though. If you guys are looking for news sources and things like that, it's almost like a Twitter but for stocks in general. Maybe it's a country thing. It's weird. They only support a credit card. Maybe it's because of the country you're in. What country are you in, Lynn? What country are you in? Honestly, I don't really know. I wish I did know, because then I could give you a better answer on that. Right? I could definitely give you a better answer there. Yo, day one, Sean. Hey, man, you had to do that, brother. I think that makes you the top donor of the day, though. With the $20.99 Canadian dollaroos. Appreciate what you do, bro. Yo, Sean, I appreciate you being here, man. You know, commenting, literally, man, you guys comment on every video, Sean. You like every video. I can't say thank you enough, man, for support. That's really all I can ask for. Thank you so much, though, Sean. You big donger, you. Thank you, though, Sean, for the $20.99 Canadian buckaroos. And I appreciate it, man. I do appreciate that. I'm from the Netherlands. Okay, maybe that's why, then. Maybe that is why. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe that's why, though. For again, I don't really know exactly, right? So it could just be because you're from the Netherlands. I hate to say that, though. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it might not be like a payment plan they have set up for the Netherlands yet, other than credit cards. Or maybe it has to do something with the you know, with the laws there. I'm not 100% sure about the laws there or anything like that. I guess yeah, you could try a VPN. Yo, Wrathboy with the $5, man. I appreciate you, brother. Yo, I appreciate you too, Wrathboy. Thank you, man, for supporting me, the family, and the stream fam, and the channel. Yo, and WJ Weaver with a $14.99, man. Stay strong, brother. We love you all. Hey, love you too, Weaver. Thank you, man, for coming and hanging out and chilling the channel all the time. I appreciate you, brother. I know I see you in the channel quite a bit. Same thing with Wrath and others. Again, I can't say thank you guys enough, man, for supporting the channel that way. Whether it's just being here, man, and hitting the like button and subbing, it really just means a lot to me. And just hanging out, and obviously those other donations and stuff definitely, you know, let me support the family and continue me to push on. Okay, but then I can't buy OTC because he's Canadian. Oh, really? It's so weird, dude. I guess it's just like laws in different countries. You know what I mean? Just different laws in different places. YouTube only kicked me out of the group, so I guess I gotta try and figure that out. I really hope I still have... You have your gym. Yeah, Joe, you have your gym. You'll probably have to just join back up eventually, Joe. That is weird, though, man. Are you on iPhone or something, Joe? Maybe I have to send you a link. I know sometimes you have to send... Like, on the iPhone, you don't even see. You have to, like, join from the link. It's weird, dude. It's weird. New badges should be coming up soon as well. I think coming up in the next day or so. People should have the new badges as well. I think it's the red badge, I think. Won't let him. LL Brain. That's so weird. I don't know. I guess it's just certain stuff. Again, I don't really know on that end. And thank you guys again, man, for the donations. Again, that means the world to me. I appreciate you guys a lot. They're just coming in, man. You guys are awesome, dude. Hey, you're awesome, man. You guys are awesome. I mean, I love the markets in general, right? So I hope you guys like the markets. Again, I know you guys, you guys know I talk about lots of markets. Mostly stock market and the crypto market a lot. I just like the money markets in general. I like both. I like talking about both. What gets me going? I even like talking about the housing market, but you know, right now the housing market's crazy, so that's really all you got to say about that. Housing market's still in its euphoria. It hasn't even started coming down yet. I put in 20 and it went down to 10. I'm still holding, and I'm at 18. Hold on, brother. Hold on, man. Exactly. And if you guys are looking to join our Patreon, right there's our Patreon link as well. Saying LA, it's crazy. Oh, dude. Yeah, I'm in Nashville, Rathboy, and it's nuts here in Nashville. I can only imagine how bad LA is, too. Because LA, you don't have a lot of land either. Well, I guess Nashville's getting pretty nuts, too, about not having lots of land either anymore. That's the reason why you have to go, like, honestly, to even get into, like, some decent properties right now, man. Like, you have to go at least, like, an hour outside of downtown Nashville. At least an hour to even remotely get to, like, some decent pricing. And even that, man, it's kind of high. It's pretty much been the same wherever I've looked, man. Tampa's the same way, obviously, right now. I mean, Tampa prices, like, just over last year has been up as well a lot. You know, even Texas price. I looked at Texas as well. Some of those prices in there is nuts. I'm sure if I've looked at Nevada, too. Nevada's nuts as well in their pricing right now. Or just over the last year. I lose my child home in 08. Housing fiasco. I don't like talking about that market. I don't feel you, Tweedle. I feel you there, man, honestly. I really do feel you there. The housing market back then was nuts. Through the phone, I can add a PayPal, but it still wants me to add a credit card. It's so weird. So, I mean, at the end of the day, I guess you can just donate to the channel, though. I go to the PayPal link down below in the description and donate that way if you want to give to the channel. Since, you know, YouTube's being crazy like that. Or you could go to the Cash App. I don't know if you have Cash App. Yeah, that's the only other ways I can think of, honestly. Other than joining our Patreon. And then you'll have, like, a new tag in Discord as well. But at the end of the day, I mean, it's probably just, like, something to do to YouTube, like... Or maybe it's something to do with, like, the Netherlands and something they have to do, like, YouTube has to abide by. Again, I don't really know. Just move to Dunedin and get... Dude, Dunedin doesn't have that many houses right now either. Right? Like, there's not a lot there either. And I've been looking all over Tampa, man, honestly. We looked all the way as far south as... We looked as far north as, like, Land O'Lakes. We looked as far south as, like, Bradenton, too. Even Bradenton... Well, Bradenton's definitely been blowing. Yo, Wrathboy, joining the Moon Gang, baby. Let's go, my dude. Let's go. What should you eat, man? Steak. Yeah, it really sounds good to me right now, man. A big, juicy, like, cowboy steak, dude. Oh, man. Or like a big T-bone. That sounds so good right now. Big, nice steak sounds great. Steakaroos, dude. And if you're looking for something fast, obviously, man, we'd be up some tacos or something. Quick, pop. A big juicy like T-bone or a big juicy like cowboy steak. Harvest Springs, Florida is very nice. Yeah, we looked everywhere around there, man. Right now, the housing market is just nutty. Nutty nuts, man. You're almost better off buying a brand new home and a brand new, like, you know, a big, brand new, like, community at this point. Though at that point, you might have to pay CDCs. Nobody wants to pay those either, right? Those are ripoffs. The CDC prices are ripoffs, man. Been in forever since you had a proper porterhouse, dude. Man, I use my state money to buy Dogecoin instead. I mean, that's another thing too, though, Storm. You could do that, man. I mean, eventually you can use that Dogecoin money to buy some steak, big steaks. Tampa, love the stream. Market sucks. Peanut here. Dude, it's everywhere, though. Jamaica, it's everywhere, man. It's not just Tampa, believe me. Like, look at the national market, like Rathboy, man. Rathboy said, look at LA. Like, look at even like places like, you know, Vegas and you know, especially states with no income tax right now. Whether that's like Nevada or Arizona or Texas, Tennessee, Florida. The list goes on there. Definitely been blowing up. But even places not like that have been blowing up in prices. It's nutty, dude. It's crazy. Yeah, I can imagine Seattle's market's pretty booming as well, man. Seattle's market for like for a lot of places, and you know, I guess a lot of big corporations has been moving there as well. I mean, Nashville's been the same way, right? Like Oracle is putting tons of money into Nashville right now. They're bringing their whole facility, man, from California. Oracle is over to Nashville now. And their campus, I don't know if you guys seen, you know, Oracle's new campus, but it's massive looking. And it's going to be built right here in Nashville as well. And I do invest in the Oracle. Where's Oracle at right now, anyway? Oracle's one of those stocks, man. It's a. Let me bring it up. It's a dividend play. The dividend play, man. They've been up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, but they've definitely been up a lot. And again, I invest in this company because I like the company. I think they're gonna continue to grow. Even right now, I don't think, you know, $80 is the high they're gonna have. I think they'll continue to grow over time, but mostly because they do pay a dividend as well. So I get the dividend there. I think it's a good growth stock. And I've been investing in Oracle for quite a while anyway. At least a couple years now. It's kind of like, it's not like Palantir. They're not like Palantir, but and that's, I guess, that kind of same genre of area. Just like I like Palantir, I think Palantir is going to continue to grow as well over time. I'll continue to pump, you know, money into Palantir and Oracle for sure, because I know those companies aren't going anywhere. Like lots of companies are going to need Oracle. Kind of like CrowdStrike as well, man, right? Like we're going to need lots of these type of companies like CrowdStrike. You know, these are security companies as well. So I'll put money into CrowdStrike and others. And I've been investing in the CrowdStrike for a while. As, you know, on top of that, I mean, they're like a $250 stock. They're down from their high. Still, I mean, these are companies that are going to grow over time. So I'm okay with putting money into those kind of companies. Neo, where is the Neo boy at? Up in aftermarket hours, not much there, but you know, still uppy ups, man. Can't be wrong about it, right there, mate. Yo, what's up, Big? What up, baby? Every place that legalized rec weed has had massive housing price increases over the last several years. Well, that's because a lot of people are moving to those areas, man. Because in America, you can go get drunk and do all kinds of crazy things, but you can't smoke a plant that's grown in the ground that has lots of good, you know, qualities about it, right? And we're still in this America mode where, like, you know, the devil's lettuce, right? Which is kind of crazy to me. In some states, don't even have medical marijuana yet. Is that crazy to you guys? Like, but let's continue to feed our kids, man, and feed ourselves crazy drugs for seizures and other things like that do hardly anything, man, but hurt your body over time. But you just, you know, get some, you know, some THC oils and CBD oils, man, to rub it on your gums and be a lot better. Crazy. It's a crazy world we live in, man. And it's a crazy world. And then you got those same people, man, that are saying, like, you know, like you're putting devil's lettuce or you're putting in like toxins into your body, or over here eating fast food, man. They'll go to McDonald's and eat fast food, but they won't like smoke some, you know, use some CBD oils, man, with THC in it. Come on, bro. You can't tell me, man. You can't tell me that your fast food, you know, addiction's not worse than some of these, you know, medicinal drugs, man, that are just grown naturally. Like, oh god, my head hurts. My head hurts, man. But I'm not saying anything bad about you guys going and eating, like, you know, McDonald's and stuff. I'm down with it, whatever. I don't care. But I'm saying, like, those same people, man, that are fussing about, you know, marijuana and stuff, the same people, man, that are going out and eating McDonald's every day or going to Taco Bell, putting in crazy processed foods that are way worse than any of those are going to be for your body. Like, come on, man. Come on. Bro, I straight up smoke French fries. Yo, Justin 80. Somebody's got to smoke the French fries. It might as well be you, baby. I don't mind it. Again, Shane, I don't mind. I eat McDonald's sometimes, right? The kids eat McDonald's. I don't care about that. I'm just saying, like, if you're gonna be like that, man, you better not be eating that kind of food. Then I better not catch you be eating McDonald's if you're against a naturally grown plant, man, that has lots and lots of benefits and very, very little downside. If you're going to be going out and eating processed foods like crazy, man, from fast food joints, you get what I'm saying? Like, come on. Like, I don't mind that. Again, go right ahead. I don't care. Like, again, I even eat McDonald's every once in a while. Like, is it the best for me? Probably not. But I don't eat it a lot. I eat it like every once in a blue moon. I'm not the biggest, you know, McDonald's eater. I definitely used to, though, man. Definitely growing up as a kid, man, I love McDonald's. The best. Definitely don't do it as much as I used to, though. But you get what I'm saying, though, man. We shove our bodies full of, like, crazy processed foods, like all kind of, but the same people, man, are against, like, you know, stuff that's like literally naturally grown on Earth. It just doesn't make sense to me. McDonald's keeps the big poops. No lie, man. The last few times I ate McDonald's, I got the big poops, dude. Honestly, I did. 100%. 100%. Dude, Dogecoin has been literally just hanging at 40 cents area, man, forever. It's just been hanging out for like 3 hours now, man. It's just been chilling. 100% agree with you. One of the benefits of cannabis, it's ridiculous how many other things. That's why I was saying that it's just so weird. Like, I'm not against certain things. I'm just saying it's like weird that certain people are against this. And again, I get why. Like, obviously politicians would be. They get lots of kickbacks from, you know, from a lot of these pharmaceutical companies to get lots of kickbacks from it. I get it, right? They're trying to line their pockets. I get that point, man. But there comes a point, man, where you have to have some dignity, right? There comes a point, man, where you have some dignity. You know, do I want to see a kid like suffering through seizures and stuff like that, taking these crazy medicines that make them zombies over me lining my pockets? No. Just no, man. I don't know. I don't know how you live with yourself. Don't know how you live with yourself at that point. Literally, when I've literally seen kids, I know kids that have seizures, literally get like, you know, they get like the CBD, the THC, like CBD oils or the CBD oils, you know, run in their gums, man. And instantly, dude, it's like better, right? Like almost instantly, man. It's like so quick. Even Cedar, right? If you guys don't know, Cedar, my youngest son, he's almost 6 years old. He turned 6 years old this year in October. From when he was young, right? Actually was born all the way up until 3 years old. He suffered from seizures as well. And it was nuts, man. Like, I was not going to put my kid, like, I would honestly rather, like, obviously smuggle in stuff like that in than I would give my kids some of this crazy medicine they wanted to give him. Just no, dude, it's ridiculous. Like, I'll just illegally get stuff from other areas. Like, I don't care. Now, thank goodness, man, like, he's grown out of that now, right? He's grown out of that, right? So some kids do, some kids don't. Thank goodness he grew out of it. You know, right around like 3.5, he grew out of it, which is great. I'm thankful, man. I thank God for that every day because I don't want to deal with that. But again, man, nobody, I just don't see how anybody like could ethically sit there and continue to vote that down because you want to line your pockets. I just don't get it. I'm going to guess they just don't have kids or they just don't have hearts. Right? Yeah, you just don't have kids, you don't have hearts, man. I don't know. Yo, Fela, thank you so much for the $5. I appreciate that. I do appreciate it a lot. Guys, if you guys didn't know, though, we actually got our link. Where's it at, man? Where is it at, man? Let me go up here and get it real quick. We finally got our link with the public app, right, which means we can finally do our giveaway coming up soon. I just got to set up the other side. That way I can, you know, give away to you guys. So I got to set up the community side of things. Let me mute music, listen to Jason. Yo, what's up, Stan? If you guys want to sign up, you can buy fractional shares on Public. It's another kind of app. It's an investing app, but it's more of like a social investing app. Again, if you even just sign up, put $1 into the app, you get a choice to get up to $50 worth of a stock. It's 5 different stocks. I think it's like Tesla, Microsoft, Apple. It's 5 really big stocks that you can, you know, put money into and get for free at the end of the day. Let's see here, man. Like the chat piece. Grow the Doge. What's up, Danny? What's up, my man? Sorry, guys. You guys get me off on tangents, and I'll just go off on tangents. Sorry for anybody that doesn't like tangents, man. It ain't matter that's bad. It's just like tobacco and cigarettes. Use non-burning or edibles. But at the end of the day, though, be like, what I'm trying to say is I don't care about that, right? Edibles and things like that. I don't care, right? Like, it's fine with me. I think edibles are great. I think like the other stuff is great, right? It doesn't matter. Be like, I'm just saying, man, like we can go out and, you know, you can go out and drink your liver to death, right? You know, get liver disease and die from that, but you can't at least, like you said, get, you know, gummies and things like that, man, with THC in them out there. I just don't get it. You know, THC oils and things like that out there. I just don't get it. Yeah, JasonAllenMoney tangents. Yeah. My kid's okay. My kid's a lot better now, Danny, right? You know, Cedar did suffer from seizures, though. But again, some kids grow out of it and some kids don't. That's the problem there. And I'm thankful, man, that he did grow out of those things, right? It doesn't mean he can't ever have them again. But most kids, sometimes they'll grow out. Whereas some kids, man, it's, you know, they have a certain condition that's there for pretty much life, man. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm saying. Like, why can't we? But we pretty much had to smuggle these things into Tennessee because Tennessee's so bad against those things, right? We live in a very red ruby state, and I don't mind somebody being, you know, a red ruby Republican, right? I don't mind somebody being a Democrat, right? I'm pretty much in the middle, so I like things on both sides myself personally. But again, when you live in some of these states, there's definitely certain things that people are very, very against, and it's the way it is, and it's hard to get stuff passed. So you have to pretty much have to break laws to try to get stuff, right? You know what I mean? That's pretty much what me and Nicole had to do. And that's what other people are having to do, right? In certain states, or they're moving away, man. They're moving away to places like, you know, Colorado or Florida and others, man, that you can do that on. I have $500 and want to put it into Ethereum. Do you think there will be another dip, or should I just put it in now? I would just put it in over time, Daniela. I would put it in over time. Honestly, I think that's the best way to do it. That way you're not sitting there waiting for the next dip and all of a sudden you miss the next run. Does that make sense? Hopefully that makes sense. That way you're not missing the next run, because the problem is when you're waiting for the next dip, sometimes you miss the best runs. You know, a lot of people have done that a lot in the last couple of years. My landlady's rules, man. She cares, but she isn't going to get you in trouble. I mean, it's true too, Stan. Yeah, I feel you there. I mean, again, like, just invest over time then, right? You can open up your Weeble account right here, put $100 in, get those 2 free stocks worth $1,800. When you get those stocks, you can sell them and put that money back into crypto as well. Ethereum's going to 40K over the next. I definitely think we'll see Ethereum over 10K eventually, Danny. I mean, obviously continue to go higher than that. I just like looking at more of the near term. You know, with the next like year and a half, where we could be. Obviously, if a crypto winter sets in, it could last a little bit longer. Nobody knows, you know, how long a crypto winter could last. I mean, at the end of the day, nobody really knows that. It's, you know, I can't tell you that if a crypto winter was to set in, say this winter or next, next spring, as some people are calling for. Though I don't think the crypto winners that are going to come up are going to be like the old crypto winners. We have a lot more of the, how do you want to call it, man? A lot more of the commercial investors, I guess to say, commercial investors in the cryptocurrencies now. So those winners might not be as long. They might not be as crazy of a downturn. You get what I'm saying there? I bought it a few times at 3,400. Well, I mean, at the end of the day, man, if you're buying in a little bit here, a little bit there, Danny, as it's going down right now, or Danielle wants down, then, you know, why not? But right now, it's not a crypto winner, Aaron. Not right now, it's not a crypto winner. We know right now we're not in a crypto winner. Maybe you misunderstood that. I'm talking about the coming, you know, upcoming next one that would come. Now, I think we all know it right now is not a crypto winner, though. What should I use to buy Dogecoin? What wallet? It depends on you, Jake. It doesn't matter what you're investing into. It honestly depends on if you're holding long-term or short-term. Long-term or short-term. Obviously, short-term, something like Webull, you get better pricing. I'm talking about like short-term, like next, like if you're going to be selling within the next 4 or 5 months. You know, long-term is definitely different areas there, man, you could use, right? Whether it's like Voyager or others. Something like this. It's more my long-term area. I do have some money put in other wallets and other places, long-term wise. Short-term, obviously, you get better prices on something like Weeble, though, short-term. And what I mean by that is like if you're going to be buying and selling the next like 4 or 5 months. Altcoins will be 70% of this summer. We'll definitely see some good altcoin jumps. I think we're going to see all the markets go up in the summer months, though. For the U.S. government is looking into central bank digital currency. Assuming this would hurt crypto if the government were to create one. Nah, it's not going to hurt. It won't hurt crypto, no. I mean, China already has one as well, Dan. It doesn't hurt crypto markets, no. I mean, people are investing in the crypto to be, you know, outside of the currency of their economy, right? Wherever that may be, USD or whatever. That's not going to hurt. No, it won't hurt it, man. Now, people that want like an altcoin that's going to be setting at $1 no matter what, obviously outside of like USDC and others, might put money into those. 100%, man, but it's not going to hurt the crypto market, no. People are putting in money into cryptos to get out of government money, right? You get what I mean? All right, chat. It's 3:40, guys. I gotta go because I gotta go see my grandmother, and I also gotta do a video. So I have a video out later today. Make sure you guys hit the sub button below, hit that little bell notification. That way you guys can stay up to date. Hit the like button before you guys leave. Be awesome at 200 really quick before we get out of here. I do appreciate everybody being here, supporting the broadcast. And again, if you guys haven't joined our Discord channel, join here. I do have stocks that pay dividends, Danny. Yes, man. I do, man. I do. Join our Discord channel. Join our Discord channel for sure. 100%, guys. 100%. Join away. Definitely join the Discord channel. Do it. But for real, it's a great place to hang out, man. And, you know, be a part of a community. Also, guys, remember we did finally get our update from Public. If you join Public right now, even if you just invest $1 into the platform after signing up, you're getting approved. You get up to $50 on a free stock. You get to pick between 5 big stocks. You also buy shares in there. Like if you want to buy some of a fractional share, you can buy fractional shares. You can also follow me on there, Jason. I'll be doing some updates on there as well. It's an awesome place. Appreciate you guys. Yo, Rat Boy, appreciate it for the $2, brother. Appreciate it, man. Again, thank you guys for any donations today. I appreciate it. I'll definitely have live stream tomorrow, video today. Live stream tomorrow, video today. We'll be looking out for those things. And rock on, chat. Rock on. Jaegers. All right, love you guys. Peace out, chat.